Manchester United will go head-to-head with West Ham, and this could be a pretty challenging contest, I think, because I think the Hammers have got off to a really decent start to the season. We just saw against Bournemouth that they were very creative in midfield. You have Declan Rice spraying balls out wide, and then, Jared Bowen always has an eye for that defence-splitting pass. Skamaka, you got Antonio as well that can come off the bench if he doesn't start. So I think they do have heaps of options, but, as for United, I am feeling confident with how we're kind of setting up at the moment. Free-flowing football, creating heaps of chances, and I think we should be getting more goals than what we're currently managing. It'll be interesting to see whether Ronaldo gets a start over Marcus, but I do want Rashi to start ahead of him, and I would love to see Garnacho also get a little cameo at some stage as well. So for my prediction, I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for United.
I'm meant to give you my score prediction for Man United versus West Ham today. West Ham normally play with a very low block, very hard to break their team down. But on their day, West Ham is very dangerous. So you cannot underestimate West Ham and a David Moyes team. For Man United, I'm pretty happy with how far we have come. The play seems very relaxed at the moment. They're playing good football as well. Ten Hag has got them playing, in a sense, is it the Man United way? No, it's not the Man United way, but it's a way of playing attractive football, possession football. I'm going to predict us to win 2-1. I'm looking forward to this game because if we win this game, it then moves us sort of just underneath. I think it's just gone above Newcastle United, I believe. And also we got game in hand for the results yesterday as well. There's lots of freak results yesterday as well that help us a little bit as well. But we've got to go in, and we can't really truly worry about other teams. We've just got to worry about Manchester United and what we're doing on the pitch. So for me, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win today. We just need to win our games and let this league sort of pen itself out throughout the season. So thank you guys. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to the Paddock.
Hi everyone, I'm MUNWHU here for the Man United Agenda. Hope everyone is doing well. I want to say big up to everyone on Stretford Paddock. Yes, we're playing West Ham. I reckon we can beat them, get 3 points. It's really important. West Ham haven't done well this season, but they have overachieved the last couple of seasons with the players they have. I think they're physical side as well. I think if we win the physical duels, then we'd be having the talent to break them down as well. That's what it's going to come down to. Go out there, win the physical duel, earn a right to play, earn a right to win the game. And then once you do that, you'll have the talent in Anthony, in Rashford, in Sancho, all these players, and especially Eriksen, who's been magnificent this season. I think we can create chances. And let's start finishing our dinner as well. I think it's going to be a 2-0 result. West Ham ain't no mugs, but I think they're there for the taking, especially at home. Come on, Man United.
Ross Murphy and my Paddock matchday predictions. Manchester United face West Ham at Old Trafford. We're up against the West Ham side that they haven't started off really well this season compared to the previous seasons they've had, but they're now looking to build and looking like their old selves once again. They've still got Rice, still got Bowen, still got Souček. They've got a new sign, Skamaka, who looks a good player, and they look like they could cause us problems. They probably will sit back and defend and in a low block, as usual what Moyes does, and they'll look on to hit us on the break. So hopefully United, we break down the deal, hopefully we get a few goals. As for United, last week we got a well-deserved point at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, thanks to a 95th minute equaliser from Casemiro. And at the moment, United, it looks like a feel-good factor, looks very good, very positive. In midweek, we saw Garnacho get a few minutes and he looked good. Saw an Anthony pirouette, and we saw Cristiano Ronaldo finally ending his goal drought with a goal at Old Trafford. So, yeah, I'm hoping on the weekend we get a result at West Ham. So my score prediction for the game, I'm going to go for a 2-0 Manchester United win. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Stretford Paddock. And as always, come on United.
Paddock match day, not chair. And after seeing results go our way, I think we're all too aware how often we fail to take advantage of results like that in the... The last person I want us to keep up this habit is against Moyes, but he has built a West Ham team capable of upsetting the apples and pears cart. But of course we have our own shithouse king, Lisandro Martinez. Let's continue our fucking keep good possession football and score the odd goal here and there and grind out a 2-1 win. And please, finally, I would love that first goal for Christian Eriksen, the genius who has taken our midfield up several notches. Trust the Krista.
Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. My name is Joe. This is the watch-along for West Ham United versus Manchester United. It's at Old Trafford. I don't know why I phrased it that way around, like West Ham were the home team. They're not. Man United are the home team.
Don't worry
I'm joined by one hell of a lineup today for this watch-along.
Great lineup.
Well, you're not meant to say that.
Sorry.
Dre, how you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Your skin's looking
It's
very
nice.
clear and smooth.
Yeah, it's because I made an exfoliator last night. A little bit of coconut oil, a little bit of ground coffee, a little bit of brown sugar. Mix it up on your face.
Sounds delicious, first of all.
It did actually clog up the shower plug.
Okay.
Jesus.
So my dad's gone to get some drain and blocker. So.
Speaking of people who clogged up the shower plug, he shits when he cleans. It's Joe
done
McGrath, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everybody. I've never done a poo in the shower before. Have you, Joe?
Whose shower? Mine?
Yeah. Any shower.
Any shower.
Have I pooed in the shower? Yeah, I have.
I did once.
We'll save that for another time.
It was a wet fart.
Oh, Jesus.
Mine was
Anyway.
intentional.
Let's get into this team news here then. So this is Manchester United's team to face West Ham. A uncharacteristically rotated lineup. We've got De Gea, Dalot, Maguire, Martinez and Shaw. Obviously Maguire will come to in a minute. Then Casemiro, Eriksen and Fernandes.
Sounds like he's going to get it's like a teacher now.
But you've already been
in a minute.
You've already been dissing him before we went live. So
wait outside.
We'll come back to him in a minute.
Spooked.
Go wait outside, Harry. We'll talk to you in a
Harry.
second.
Everyone else get on, Harry.
Oh, is
Stand
someone
outside.
else spooked by this lineup?
Spooked.
The midfield three, which
Spooky. What a
for me, quite
spooky lineup.
crucially, remains unchanged. Casemiro, Eriksen, Fernandes.
Great.
Then a front three, Elanga, Rashford and Ronaldo. So Sancho drops to the bench. Anthony not in the squad whatsoever. Apparently he's picked up a knock.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was him getting knocked around the head by Ten Hag after doing his double spin move.
I like the double spin, mate.
It was a little bit... Did you ever play Pokemon as a kid?
Yeah.
Then it was like, Blastoise is confused. It hurt itself or whatever.
Oh, and the things go around the head.
I
Yeah.
feel like he just got a bit confused and started spinning around uncharacteristically.
I liked it as well.
But he's out. Obviously, Varane remains out. Lindelof apparently is ill.
Yeah.
He's out as well.
I had on
Stomach
Friday.
bug.
What, 3 takeaways?
You keep saying that. And that was Tuesday.
No, it was Friday.
It wasn't. It was Tuesday.
Oh, right, sorry. What did you have on
DJ
Friday?
shopping centres in Leeds.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday. Every 20 minutes, chocolate yazoo.
Wait, what?
That's the clues I'm giving you.
What,
What,
drinking
in
it?
your-
that?
Well, you were playing your
That's
zoo
less
and your
than you normally
DJ
have. I'm
set.
quite proud of you.
Stop, you're right. You get it all out now. November.
I'm not allowed to
November,
make
you're
any
not-
fat
yeah.
jokes about Joe all through November, so I'm getting them all out now.
What is it now?
No, November.
Oh, 30th of
No,
October. Goodness
Jesus.
gracious, get them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if anyone want to make any
Empty
fat
the
jokes
bucket.
about Joe,
No, that's side. Don't say that.
I'm just going to say don't, because it's all on me. But in November, you're getting none, so it'll really rebuild our relationship. I want to start with you, though, Joe. Harry Maguire, he's fought his way back into the team above everyone else. It's his first choice again, isn't it? He's starting in the first team.
Listen, Lindelof has to be sick for him to get it in, and Varane has to have a really World Cup worrying injury for our captain to make his way into the starting lineup. Listen, that lineup spooks me a little bit. Spooks me a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if West Ham.
Would you say you spook
I'm
easily?
spooked. It's Halloween.
Is it Halloween
so-
today or tomorrow?
Is
Is it 31st of October or not?
Yeah, 31st. It changes every year though, doesn't it?
No, it's not, is it? It's 30.
Absolutely doesn't.
So I know now. I know.
It's like
So-
Easter.
It's the 31st. It is the 31st.
31st.
Wait, and today's the 30th?
Yeah.
You're right.
So Halloween's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just need to make
Ah,
sure
this is good.
my mates know when
Do
we're
you
going
wanna know when
trick-or-treating.
Christmas is?
That's the same every
That's
year,
the
isn't
same.
it? 24.
I'm spooked.
24th of Jan.
When
Can you imagine it was one year, they were just like, we're going to have it on 24th of Jan this year. And everyone was like,
Moving it about a bit.
Sound.
Like Easter.
You're right. Have you had Clue this morning?
Hey?
You had a bit of Clue this morning.
Glue? Nah, I don't.
should.
I haven't touched glue since I was in like year 6, mate. To be honest, it was probably a
Banned
prick
from
stick.
secondary school. I think the West Ham will see this team and go, actually, this could be our day. This Old Trafford, Moyes has returned. Louis Sahalka, very fresh by the way on the telly. Moyes' returned, wants a bit of revenge. He doesn't have the best record at Old Trafford, both with an away team and obviously when he's in charge of us. But I think you'll see that sort of back four and think he can exploit it a little bit. Maguire not playing football for a while, not even fitting into that back four. That he's become like a really nice solid unit.
Yeah.
You go away to Chelsea, you do really well, only conceding by a penalty. You obviously clean sheet midweek. So I'm a little bit worried. And then Ronaldo up top. Hopefully he can. Our 3-0 win midweek against Sheriff was great for some of the guys to get the names on the score sheet. But let's not take away the fact that they're a sort of Europa League team.
Yeah.
3-0 is quite it's quite an okay result against them. West Ham got a bit of form, bit dirty, bit ready for a game like today. I'm a little bit spooked.
What do you make of that lineup?
I just think, to be honest, I'm literally thinking now, it's so important that we sign another centre back and striker. Well, obviously, it's probably not going to happen in January, but in the summer. Because think about how well United have been playing of recent in comparison to last season.
Yeah.
And like, it's because of that spine. It's because you've got De Gea, you've got Martinez, you've got Varane, you've got Casemiro. Like, that's a nice little defensive spine now. But it's like, as soon as one of those players gets injured, Maguire comes in. Say if Casemiro gets injured, Fred's going to come in, and all of a sudden that spine is just like not back again.
That's why
do you know
some
what
of
I
the
mean?
best teams, and why City win the league a lot, Liverpool used to do well, is they always had a spine, and if someone's out, like obviously yesterday City pick up a win. It was a pretty gritty win, but they got the win because they had quality. Sometimes when we've got injuries, the people that step up there, you're like, oof, you're a bit unsure.
I think that's that season that City got like 100 points or whatever it was. Kevin De Bruyne missed like 15 games that season.
Yeah, and he won PFA Player of the Year.
He missed a lot of games. I think it was that season. Yeah, certainly one of the seasons where City won the league. De Bruyne, who you would say is probably their best player, missed it like 3 months of the season with injuries. So they've got the ability to lose players and keep playing. We're gonna have to see now if we've got that, because I feel like we're already like doing our best to overcome the fact that our centre forward situation is subpar at best and chaotic and worrying at worst. Like. At the very best, you've got an aging 37-year-old striker who doesn't really have the legs, can't get in behind, seems to be lacking confidence massively as well. And at worst, you've got someone who doesn't want to be here, who's pushing someone out who's like doing all right this season in Marcus Rashford. So hopefully those three can fit together.
Ronaldo can gel in that team though, and we can get the best out of him for a couple more games before Qatar. Yeah. He did score goals last year.
Yeah, he did.
And that's why everyone who loves Ronaldo always says he gets goals.
When you're talking about getting the best out of him, I think that's why Elanga's playing over Sancho. Because I think of the front three, Sancho is like, let's say, a front three of Anthony, Rashford and Sancho, which is what we've seen over the last few weeks. I think Sancho is the least industrious of those three players. Obviously, Anthony's out, so we need to rotate there anyway.
Is that because Sancho was a bit poor recently?
But that's what I'm saying. I think he doesn't put the work in the way Elanga does. Yeah. Because obviously Ronaldo doesn't put the work in that way either. I think you can't really have Sancho and Ronaldo on the pitch at the same time if you want to play that high intensity stuff. So I think he's almost sacrificed a bit of sort of on the ball quality in Elanga for his off the ball work rate to make up for the fact that Ronaldo is not going to be, sprinting about
on the ball. Although when Elanga came on for those 10-15 minutes against Chelsea, he did look like he was ready to put up a fight for his place. I wouldn't say we saw too much quality because it's only 10-15 minutes, but hopefully now he's got a full run out. Could be all right.
Could well see that as well become a 4-4-2 where Bruno goes wide and Elanga does as well, and then Rashford and Ronaldo sort of play together a little bit. It could actually
be that, because I think
if West Ham low block, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Ten Hag spoke after the Sheriff game in midweek talking about trying different things, wanting to see Rashford up top with Ronaldo. So I don't know if we could get another graphic made where it's Fernandes on the left or the right, Elanga on the other side, and then those two up front, just so we can sort of show that to people. Because I think there is a 50-50 chance that it might be that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we did experiment with that, 4 days ago, of having Rashford and Ronaldo as a front two. So we'll get that sorted in the next few minutes so we can sort of analyse that and go forward. But we've got a quote here from Ten Hag in the press conference. He says, "Now we have to develop more on our attacking game, but it's the most difficult part, so it takes even more time, but you can't increase the tempo of that process. I want it, but we have to take our time." He's suggesting there that the defensive side is improving. Do you think we look better defensively?
100%. I'm not as worried in the early days. Last season, the back end of last season was a very tough watch when as a United fan.
Yeah.
The start of this season was like, oh my God, the nerves were really, really in place there. Even all the way up to that City game, which it feels like that never happened, that anomaly of getting battered 4-0 in the first half. But now you go into games against bigger teams and you feel like your back four, if it's the back four we want of Martinez and Varane, which I know won't happen for a bit, and then I still think Shaw's got his place now cemented because he's looking really good. Picks up an assist midweek. and Delo as well. So I'm confident now. We are getting better. There's still lots of time to improve. I won't say we're the best defensively in the league yet, but we're working on it. And as more time they get to gel as a unit, the better.
Are you worried though about like Maguire and Martinez playing?
Maguire and Martinez
because Brentford, Martinez and Maguire.
We've only conceded 2 goals in our last 6 games, which is pretty good.
2 goals
Maguire
in
was
our
playing
last
none of them.
6.
How many was Maguire's? Did Maguire start?
He played against Sheriff, didn't he?
Sheriff,
through the night.
innit? Sheriff Woody.
But you know, he can't do better than a clean sheet, even if he is playing against Sheriff. Do you know what I mean? We didn't.
I guess.
Because what you can say is
clearance.
we didn't have a clean sheet against Ammonia, did we? We conceded 2 against them away. So you know, getting a clean sheet against Sheriff is expected,
That
but
is
you
true.
can't say it's not worth anything.
You're right.
But I think Harry Maguire was playing in that game. Oh, no, he wasn't actually. That was Martinez and Lindelof. So defensively, we definitely seem better.
It's just
that
depth, though, isn't it?
6-3 is
It's so wild.
It's a real, like,
and City fans always
hit to
remind
the goal
me as well.
difference.
They bring it up that they took off pretty much their best players as well in the second half.
yeah, and we won the second half.
Yeah,
so they can fuck off.
No, but what I'm saying is, imagine if they didn't, they could have just battered us like 8-0.
It's like we
Yeah,
scored
but you
3 at
say
the
that.
Etihad. It's
You
like,
say
that's
that,
all
but
right,
they-
isn't it? We
they
conceded
only-
6 though.
Yeah, scoring 3 was good.
3 at the Etihad.
I like
yeah,
to
it was
focus
weird.
on the 3 that we scored.
yeah,
rather than
I
the
like
6
to
we
just
conceded.
press play from 45 minutes a second.
I was looking at some stats the other day for XG files, and I was looking at how many goals Varane and Martinez have conceded, and I was going, oh, there's 1 there, 0, 0. 2 then that game, 0, 0. And I was like, 6.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And then
it really ruins everything.
the way I was trying to go with the stats, it just ruined that. Yeah.
Because I know obviously you can't just say if we'd have not conceded any goals, but if you take that game out of it, United would have the best defence in the league, and yet
That is mad,
now we've got like the 8th or 10th best defence in the league. But you know you can't take out goals because that's the whole fucking point of conceding goals. But yeah, it was quite an anomalous
Oh, they didn't actually.
amount of goals conceded, wasn't it?
Pretend they didn't.
We've got a few super chats. James Woods says Sloppy Joe's watch along with Dre as a special guest. Up the Sloppy Joe's. If you haven't checked out the Sloppy Joe's, that's Joe McGrath's podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, with you as well. It's our love child, isn't it?
I think Ethan's.
If we had a child, the hair would be interesting, wouldn't it? Because I'm going bald. You got too much. Do you think it'd be like a mullet?
I think it'd be incredible. It'd have a hairy back and a hairy corners. Can we get a link to the Sloppy Joe's podcast in the comments as well, please? In the description. Sorry.
That goal against Chelsea being replayed. What a great goal that was.
It was still annoying though, isn't it, that we didn't win that game?
So annoying.
It was a relief, wasn't it, when that went in? It was kind of just like, thank God we didn't lose, but wanted to win.
It's annoying
Especially
that
that Chelsea
Arsenal keep
team.
winning, isn't it?
It is,
They've
but
battered Nottingham now, aren't they? What is it, 4-0?
4-0, yeah. I think is that finished? Is that full time?
it's not going to be like Leicester, where we were all just like the year Leicester won the league and that they're going to they'll drop off at some point, and it never happened. Surely Arsenal are going to drop off at some point.
I know, but we keep saying
Surely.
it. We keep saying it. This is
It's
what
before
happened.
Christmas,
Do you remember
isn't it?
what happened with Leicester? This is what happened. Everyone, like you've just said, everyone went, they'll drop off. They'll drop off after Christmas, and then Christmas rolls around, they went, they'll drop off by February.
Yeah, of course.
Surely someone's got to get. And then it's like they'll drop off. You know, once it gets to the crunch time, those last 5 or 6 months, they'll drop off. And then in the end, it was Tottenham that dropped off.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, they finished third, didn't they?
I don't think they will, because I think that the chasing team in City is better than anything that was around that year. But I don't think it's impossible that Arsenal get like 85 points.
Although a better
this season.
team
I think they
could have probably got a draw against City yesterday.
Yeah.
Against Leicester, and a bit of magic from Kevin De Bruyne as well. The free kick was unbelievable.
City haven't been that good. They have been very good,
Very good.
but they haven't been like, oh my god, no one can get near him good.
They've just got the best out of Haaland, who is a prolific, young,
He's
exciting
unbelievable.
goal scorer, and they have got the best out of him. And
Have they got the best out of him though? Because he's only got 22 goals.
probably nice.
But that's
but
what
room for
that's what
improvement.
Ronaldo scored for us last season. wasn't it?
Here's a question for you, Joe. Do you think Ruben Diaz should score, what, a 20 second of what Haaland scores in a season? Or do you think Haaland should score more than that?
Yeah, Haaland's just got. What confusing question? What?
Yeah, say that again.
And yet,
You've confused me then.
in over a season,
Yeah.
who do you think should score more goals? Haaland or Ruben Diaz?
Haaland.
Right. Do you think he should score more than 21 more than Diaz?
Yeah.
And yet he's only scored 21 more than him.
I'm
So-
still.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm still confused.
So how many goals has he got?
22. But Ruben Diaz has got 1.
No,
which
he
is-
needs
so
to
he's
score
catching
more
him
than
up.
that.
He'll probably win the Golden Boot this year, Haaland.
Who, Diaz?
No, Haaland.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think he might do. If he
Might
keeps
do.
going the way he does.
15 ahead already.
If he keeps going the way he does, if he doesn't score again, he'll probably fucking win it.
That is true.
He won it last year. I think it was only 18-19, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it
I
wasn't.
wonder what the lowest goal tally is for a winner of a Golden
That's
Boot.
a great pub quiz question.
Unbelievable.
You've got your own pub quiz, Joe. You should be
I
looking
don't
into
do
that.
that football round.
Do you do it in the shopping centres?
I wish I did.
Your
The
life
joys
is
of shopping
absolute
centres.
carnage, isn't it?
I do it at the Red Line in Wivington. Check it out. It's busy.
So you
sold out.
Do you do like proper DJing, but you just do it in shopping centres?
No,
Yeah. Imagine.
Because
like
I listened
what a
to the
DJ
Sloppy
does.
Joes yesterday. Good episode.
I
Thank you
did
very much. Funny.
a shopping centre. Once a year, I get asked to do an event where I DJ shopping centres across the UK. So Friday, I was in Leeds DJing a shopping centre.
Yeah. Where do you stand? Just wherever you like.
Next to next.
Just near the food court, obviously. Fucking hell.
No, you.
I've got until the 1st of
Do you have, like-
November.
I'm gonna start. No.
That was a good one.
Do you have
as
like
well.
a pitch
I'm
inspection
going to start
before?
making fun of your blood disease.
You already have. You bought me an archery kit for my birthday because he said I've got a problem with my arteries.
Sorry.
It's my arteries, you dickhead.
Is that actually what you did?
Yeah, he did do that.
That is funny to me. I
Yeah,
did
it is
see those.
funny. It's
I saw
all
those
funny.
arrows. Saw those arrows.
Fucking good arrows.
What are these? Oh, those last games.
So there's United's last 5 results. Nice.
Celtic. Oh no, that was. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a
Almania.
joke. It's a joke.
United's
Neil
quite
Lennon
sort of
there as well.
visually pleasing there, isn't it?
Yeah,
Your
it
greens,
is.
your
It's
yellows, your
quite,
greens, your
there's a
yellows.
pattern going on
Isn't
here.
that lovely?
Which would say that we draw today if we want to carry on the pattern.
We'll get to score predictions in
I think this has got a draw written all over it. You know.
Really?
I don't want to put my prediction out too early, and I won't. But it's going to be a draw.
So you have.
No, but you don't know what score.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a good point.
6-6.
Aaron, that would be the first time that's ever happened in the Premier League.
Really?
Yeah, 5-5 is the highest draw ever. Do you know what game that happened?
Yeah,
in?
it was Ferguson's last ever.
It was against West Bromwich Albion.
That was a
Lukaku
wild
hat trick. Aaron Keaveney says, "Well, lads, did you see the Rock of Gibraltar died during the week? Do you reckon it's an omen of the Glazers family finally selling up?" The Rock of Gibraltar was a horse
was gonna say
owned
that.
by Sir Alex Ferguson, I believe.
Someone shot it.
No, where have you got that from?
Sorry.
It fell over.
Um,
So
It
it shot
fell over.
Was it owned by? It was one of those things where there's like loads of conspiracies about it. But yeah, it was owned
About
by
a
Sir Alex
horse?
Ferguson. Yeah, it was all meant to be part of the reason why the Glazers took over.
So they're going to sell now because it's dead.
I don't know. Let's have a look. So here's
good life for a
here's what
horse,
according to the Mirror, the Rock of Gibraltar horse central to the Glazers' ownership of Manchester United. So the where are we here? It died of heart failure,
Of course it did.
which fundamentally, eventually, that's what we all die of.
Yeah,
isn't
how
it?
old is this horse?
23.
23?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that's old for a horse, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long, Ethan, how long do horses live till?
Is there like the bigger the
Oh, he's
animal,
not gonna
the
mind,
less it
sorry.
lives?
It's not the podcast now. So the Glazers' ownership,
That's so
it
sad.
says that then manager Ferguson became locked in a legal battle with racing tycoon John Magnier over the horse after his retirement from racing in 2003. Ferguson took legal action, crucially against Magnier, who was crucially a shareholder at United alongside JP McManus, because he believed that he was being shortchanged over breeding rights to the horse. It's been estimated that the Rock of Gibraltar was worth over 200 million due to his expensive breeding fees.
200 million. 200 million for a horse.
Get a dog. Do you know what I mean?
So
What do you
get a
200
Shih
million
Tzu or
quid for
something.
one horse?
Ferguson, who co-owned the horse, wanted to sue with a cash in on his prize asset, right? No, Magnier's wife Sue wanted to cash in on the horse.
Sue did.
So what's
Sue
it to do with
wanted
the
to-
Glazers?
But Magnier's conglomerate were adamant that Ferguson was only owed the money that was prize money made by the horse rather than its stud career. Right, which led to an almighty feud.
Don't know the West
Due
Studs.
to Magnier's involvement in Old Trafford, supporters had planned a Cheltenham Gold Cup protest, which Ferguson was publicly forced to appeal not to do. Anyway, they settled out of court with 2.5 million, which was a figure significantly lower than what he'd initially believed he was owed. But more importantly for United, the dispute had led to a complete breakdown in the relationship between the pair that were once considered friends. Malcolm Glazer then capitalised on the fractured relationships at Old Trafford, with Magnier and Irish business partner McManus unhappy with the run of the club. The American tycoon pounced to buy the duo's 28.7% stake in 2005, which provided the route to gaining full control.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
A horse. So in that there, a horse rose more than United. Oh, it was worth more than United.
The horse owes more than United.
Wait, you said the horse was worth 200 million. The
well,
horse
that's
is
what they were saying, yeah.
And they had a 27% share in United for 50 million quid.
Yeah.
So if you add that up, the horse and United at that time were the same value.
Wait, where did you get this? It never says they bought the 27% share for 50 million quid.
You did. You said they bought it for
in 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the horse was.
And how much the horse? The horse was. The horse.
No, they bought.
You're telling me in 2005 there was a horse worth more than United.
No, the more than United bit you've made up.
No, you said the horse is worth. You said the horse is worth 200 million.
Yes.
Then
where have you got the value of United from?
Because what I've done is I've taken 27% of what these guys owned. Then the Glazers bought it for like 50 million.
That bit is what you made
how much
up.
did they own?
It doesn't say.
Sure, he said 50 million.
Well, look, it's sad that the horse died, isn't it?
So who?
It's a bit
so
sad.
who's worth more, the horse or United?
Who is worth more, a horse or Manchester United?
In 2005,
I'm going to say Manchester United.
Horses
is worth more.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd say now.
25 and 30 years.
But with inflation and stuff, back then.
Yeah, an inflatable horse would be worth way more because you can just carry it around above your head.
An inflatable horse that's wild and running.
You're telling me there was a horse. That horse is dead. Is worth 200 million quid.
Have any of you ever ridden a horse?
No.
Have you ridden a horse?
I'm not allowed.
Why?
Weight limits. I don't think Joe would be allowed either. I think. Oh, genuinely.
Surely that horse that you could ride.
Oh yeah,
that expensive.
Because
it must be
back
quite
in
durable.
the fucking day during war, everyone weighed themselves before getting into battle, Joe. Come on.
Weight limit to ride a horse.
What about a mule? Actually, no, they're even
Actually,
weaker.
the Romans did.
There are a good selection of riding destinations for.
I've never ridden a horse.
Okay, most horses you can't ride if you weigh over 90 kilograms.
Really?
Jesus.
So I'm not actually being an arsehole.
But the Rock of Gibraltar was a tank.
Yeah,
so
that thing could carry it.
Get on its back.
Yeah, unfortunately. Matthew King said, missed the start of the show. Do we know why Anthony isn't even on the bench? If we've got the team news graphic there, we'll go through the bench and everything. We think it's because of a knock that he's picked up, apparently. That's the official line from journalists and that sort of thing.
It is.
Obviously, there's the whole thing of the spin. It feels like one of those sort of... It's certainly a coincidence, if nothing else.
It's a coincidence because I don't think Ten Hag would drop you for that.
No, I don't.
I think he bought Anthony knowing exactly the player he is, managing him for a while. I think he would have got a telling off. He may have even been benched, but he wouldn't have been dropped from the entire squad because that's going to hurt him if we're 0-0 with 10 minutes to go.
You say that though, but he took him off at half time.
Yeah, but was it?
Yeah, but that was planned. That was planned. Of course, it was planned. It was a double substitution, well executed, to allow Rashford to go on for 45 minutes and allow who else went? Shaw.
Was it?
No. Was it centre back?
Was it McTominay?
I don't fucking know. That was a planned substitution.
Okay.
I don't think he took him off for that.
It'd be a bit harsh, wouldn't it? For just spinning around.
It
also,
is a bit harsh.
it nearly
And
came
it
off.
was well fun.
It nearly came off.
Oh, well, I thought it was well fun.
I loved it.
And do you know what? Everyone was like, and then he booted it out of play. He didn't boot it out of play.
He put a good ball through.
Exactly. It was like nearly a very good ball.
Yeah. It wasn't.
And it didn't come off, so that's fine.
Speed. Who was he trying to get to?
Casemiro. Oh my God, look at that training kit. Whoa. That's very bright.
It's a little bit... what is it when the BBC...
Put my 3D glasses on.
That girl with the clown on the BBC thing.
The girl on the...
He didn't say hello to Gary Neville. Ronaldo didn't say hello to Gary Neville.
Did he not?
Did you see that?
That's
because he's been criticising him.
Let me tell you something. That is exactly why certain people don't criticise Ronaldo.
Exactly.
Because they want the high five. They want the 200 million or 400 million Instagram followers.
I'd want a high five from him.
Yeah, exactly.
If I was
but
with
that's
Sky
bullshit.
Guy,
If you're a
brilliant.
pundit, you can't fuck about because you don't get a high five off Cristiano Ronaldo. If he's been a Mardy arse, then that's up to him. But you can't not fucking criticise him when he's taking the piss just because you won't get a high five.
Yeah, you're right.
It's pathetic.
It's like,
for once, I agree with Gary Neville.
It's like Carragher with Gerrard. He was sort of just saying, like, look, he's my mate.
Yeah.
This happened. Where do you think,
Yeah,
when do you think he got it wrong?
mates
He's
off,
my
though.
mate.
No, you can't.
Yeah, but you can when you're a pundit, and that's what you get paid like tens of thousands of pounds a year to do.
Yeah, and also
Hundreds, maybe.
what I've said at the time is I would have done the same thing. If that's my mate, if that's you, Joe, or someone I know, I'm not going to slag him off. But also, I expect people to criticise me for not slagging him off because he's my mate.
I want a high five.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
Like, fair enough, Roy Keane, you're sticking by your mate, you're sticking by someone you played with. Same with Rio Ferdinand. I get it. Fine, I would do the same. But then you're allowed to criticise that person for being biased on that occasion. Like, Neville got criticised for sticking up for Ole. He stuck up for him probably too long because he knew him, and he can almost admit that. He said, I'm not going to call for someone I know to get sacked. I'm not going to call for a manager to get sacked. Fair enough, but then you're allowed to criticise them for that decision-making. I didn't play with Cristiano Ronaldo. All I see... We trained at the same time, but we never actually played.
Did they release you in 2003?
They released me in 2000.
Oh, right.
Excuse me?
What?
What have you just said there?
What? I don't know.
Did you say Rocket? We talk about the Rock of Gibraltar?
No, I don't know.
The cock of Gibraltar.
Not on the day it died. Come on.
James Woods.
Dead today.
No, it died last week.
Look, it's sad. It is well sad. Whenever a horse dies, like, come on.
Not the saddest thing, is it?
Anthony being described as a knock, evidently. You think it's just coincidence?
Look, the only thing I'll say is he didn't Ten Hag
It's not
say
interesting.
Ten Hag did say I'll deal with it when they asked him in a press conference, I think, or the post-match interview, what he thought of the Anthony spin. Now, do you reckon he said to Anthony, I'm going to drop you, mate? And Anthony said, that's well out of order. And he's like, right, well, I'm going to drop you, but we'll pretend it's an injury. So it's a bit of a compromised punishment.
I think
do you reckon there's anything in that? Look, I mean, I'm clutching at straws here. I think he just got a knock.
I think he's generally got a knock.
But what does a knock mean?
Speaking of clutching at straws, do you remember in McDonald's?
Horses again?
Remember in McDonald's? The straws used to come in that little spinning.
Yeah, that was sick.
It used to look like a big sort of blender with a lid on it. It used to spin and the straw would sort of fall into place and you pull it out.
Yeah.
They don't come in that anymore.
I really want one of them.
I miss them. Do you remember them straw dispensers?
Because people kept putting the penis in them.
Did they? Spinning it round.
Spinning around.
Giving it the old Revs de Cube.
No, do you know what the worst thing is? Is when you go to McDonald's, you know the like thing where you put the coin and it spins.
Yeah.
Then it goes. You look inside them and people have just put like chips.
Yeah.
And like just put stuff in, and you're just like, what are you doing?
Charity,
Just poured barbecue sauce down, and you just think, for goodness sake.
Yeah, it's for the hospital.
That didn't happen when I was younger.
No, back in those days.
There was like a queue of kids with
but
like
the
a
thing is,
1p.
no one has coins anymore.
That's true.
So true.
You could do a contactless thing,
Drop
and then
your
like
card
a little
down.
coin comes out. and
Did
spins
you know,
around.
little tip for you, if you don't carry cash
Little
with you
who?
anymore, little tip. When you go to a supermarket,
Yeah.
instead of using a pound coin, you can just use a contact lens to get your trolley.
Do you wear contact lenses?
No, I'm not anymore because I've used them in the trolleys.
Is
but-
that how thick they are?
Yeah, you've got to have really
Nah,
thick
they're not
contact
that
lenses.
thick.
They can't be that thick.
Arsenal now 5-0 up against.
Who scored?
Nottingham Forest.
Jesus?
Odegaard. Jesus doesn't score because he's fucking shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, but ever since...
Jesus hasn't scored 2. He got 2 assists.
Oh, the assists.
Yeah.
Goals are
That's the
above.
assists.
My bad.
Take
Why
me
are they
to
just
the
showing
goals
loads of
above.
highlights of skillful people?
I don't know because it's probably doing like an Anthony thing, aren't they?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That is
Honestly,
true.
football.
When's
these
the
days.
horse segment?
There is stop with the horse.
I'm still
You're
sad about
really
that.
obsessed with the horse.
I can't believe it just came out of nowhere.
It didn't come out of nowhere. It's been dead a week.
Well, I don't know about it.
Yeah,
The
but
Rock of
you
Gibraltar.
can't say it came out of nowhere. It's a 23-year-old horse that died 5 days ago. How much more advanced can you get? It came out of nowhere. I'm stunned. I only had 5 days to process the news of a horse that I'd never fucking heard of.
It is funny that the horse was 23.
James Wood says Rock of Gibraltar fell at the final hurdle this week. Oh, sad really, isn't it? Let's get this team back up in just a minute. Before that, we've got a Cristiano Ronaldo quote from Erik ten Hag, who said, I think he played a pretty good game on Thursday, attacking-wise, defending-wise as well. We know they are different opponents, but he did as well in the team, and that's why we chose him. Pretty well. Thoughts, Joe? Was a compliment? You're looking pretty well. Does that feel
Pretty
nice?
well. It doesn't feel great. I think he's what we need to play now because one, he can score now and again. 2, we've really got no one else for the time being. Andy picking up a knock and Martial being out. Martial plays, for me, above everyone, down the middle. But if you look at the positive things, we've got about 4 games left until the break, and hopefully then we can bring in a striker. You know, which in a normal season, you'd be looking at especially the December months and November, the rest of November, thinking, fucking hell.
What are the December months?
It happens between the 1st and the 31st. December months.
Just close.
Shut up, I nearly picked you up on something before. Said I've got a Cristiano quote from Erik ten Hag. You've not got a Cristiano quote, have you?
No, you're right. Thank you, Joe.
December month. Right, here's another thing. They're trying to be like that American show, aren't they? Do you know the clip with I'm talking about what's happening pre-game. Do you know the Thierry Henry,
Carragher,
Mickey Richards? They're trying. Sky is trying too hard now to be like that, aren't
They're
they?
being all funny, silly boys, aren't they?
Let's all prank each other.
He's so silly.
Look, they've got
Gary
cutouts
Neville.
of Brazil
So
peel on the
silly.
back.
They've
Go
all-
up.
Yeah, come on, guys.
I think you got to play Ronaldo. He scores goals. Ten Hag would be under a lot of criticism if it was 0-0 at the end of this game and Ten Hag was sat on the bench.
Did you see Thiago Silva have an absolute stinker yesterday for Chelsea, by the way?
Oh, mate,
Just fucking
Chelsea.
giving the ball away over and over
Why
again.
does everyone think Graham Potter's like it'll come good? But
Do you
they
think?
said that they were playing sexy football. Some of the Chelsea teams said, "Oh, we
It
play
only
sexy
looks
football."
sexy
now.
if you think getting battered is sexy. Which
Till
Yeah,
Brighton
it's
are-
like
is
keep
it Brighton
their
are a good
best
some
player.
sections of the population do think they're
Our
sexy.
2-1 defeat isn't looking as bad now. at
That
the
is
start of
actually
the season.
true. That is actually true.
No, exactly. It was a very odd game that yesterday.
Do you think?
from Chelsea.
Yeah, just thought with Ronaldo. Do you think? Obviously, this season he didn't have a pre-season, and he looks very unfit. He looks very slow. He looks very out of it. But he hasn't been getting the game time to kind of get that fitness back. Do you think it'll be better after the World Cup? Because he's definitely going to play at the World Cup, isn't he? Do you think he comes back
Maybe.
with fitness
I hope so.
and a better
Yeah,
player?
he'll
Because
be
that's possible.
Portugal have a nice run in the World Cup. He's a sort of he loves Portugal as well. So coming back from that, we have a game pretty much straight away, don't we? In December, was it
Day
26?
after-
Are we
day
playing
after the
Boxing
World
Day?
Cup final.
27th.
Yeah,
So
we've
no
got,
Boxing Day game.
No.
It's a shame.
On the 27th.
So yeah,
Against
so
Forest.
It's Forest. Home or away?
Home.
Home.
Believe, yeah. Someone said he's 37. Don't be delusional.
To me,
I guess so.
to us, yeah. Well, I think last season he were. Well, how many goals did he get? 24.
24.
He got 24 goals last
Coffee and
season.
piss on his face.
No,
That's true.
brown sugar, not piss.
Oh, sorry.
And coconut
His
oil.
piss looks like brown sugar.
And I put it in my tea.
Imagine just having a piss, it's like brown sugar comes out.
Just little fucking shards of piss. coming
Bake
out.
with it.
Can you go to the urinal? You don't hear.
That's
You
why
just
I
hear
never.
like.
That's why they never let me on Bake Off.
No, those
Mary
kidney,
Besant
those
milk.
kidney stones are absolutely unbelievable. aren't they?
Neighbours are fuming when they knock round. You got any sugar? Do I?
Oh goodness
me that
gracious!
pot.
Does your brown sugar look like piss? That's the question.
No.
Carry on.
My piss is
Agave.
more.
Next
I tell you
quote.
what, I drink lots of water. My piss is very clear.
Is it?
Yeah, I drink loads of water. That's my 5th pint of water today.
Was it?
How many times do you go for a wee?
Water. I mean, I brought water. I don't know.
3?
5.
5, yeah.
I say for 1 pint I piss. Is that not true?
What?
1 pint of piss.
What is that? What are you saying?
For 1 pint, you have a piss.
I don't think that's true.
Do you piss less than you drink? Because your body
Yeah,
like
of
uses
course.
some of it. Like, obviously, you sweat and you do this.
Yeah,
and
you
you do
piss
that.
less.
That's why I cry all the time.
Oh,
Can't stop
Just get it out.
stop drinking.
His tears are lovely and clear, though, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
these dirty
Never drink flavoured water.
brown
You
tears.
taste them. You taste the orange in it.
Here's the sort of slightly
Goodness
updated team
gracious.
news that we've got here. Then, so that's a possible suggestion of how the team could line
Why
up
are we
with
wearing
the 4-4-2.
this ridiculous training top?
Just sell it,
I'm
isn't
quite
it?
interested to see what it says.
Probably
Because
says
they're
to-
words.
together and that.
Together we can warm
Togetherness.
up.
We agree with everyone, or something like
Steve McLaren
And
gets stuck
Tezos. What is Tezos? Does
that. Jeff
anyone know?
Bezos, he owns Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
That midfield, I think, is pretty crucial. That's the only sort of constant at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Casemiro, Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, those three in there.
Yes.
I think that is our biggest hope of overcoming the fact that Maguire is coming from Varane and that we've got Ronaldo and Elanga starting when neither of them really are first choice players.
I always like when Bruno's got the captain's armband, though, because I always say if Bruno plays well, we play well. And he's the catalyst, I think, in a lot of our wins. Is when he's up for it or when the ball falls from him right and when he is at the top of his game, that's when United are the best. When United have picked up points, he's never really just been in the background. He's always been at the forefront of it and really pushing for the win. So I'm a little bit worried that now he might just slip away a little bit today in today's game, and therefore we don't get a win. That's what I'm worried about. But because I feel like he steps up when he wears the captain's armband.
That is the one part of the pitch, though, where you just, I mean, if we do play 4-3-3, we just don't worry, really, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of quality in there.
Yeah, pretty much. Good point here from Matthew Freeze with the super chat. He says, no centre-backs or strikers on the bench. Why does it feel like we have no depth in the squad today? Just midfielders for days. Looking at that bench, then we've got Bishop, Dubravka, Malacia, and then onto the midfielders, Fred, Sancho, Pellistri, Van der Beek, McTominay, Garnacho. There are no strikers on the bench. There are no centre-backs on the bench. He's right. If we're 1-0 down after 65 minutes, where do we go with that bench?
You got Garnacho. You got to put Garnacho on, haven't you?
Do you think?
He was good. He was good.
He
I
was
like him.
good.
Sancho, maybe.
Sancho?
I don't know.
Sancho could bring you something maybe as a sub.
Do
Maybe
a
as a sub, yeah.
do a what's it called? Do a City and bring on Bishop up top.
Goalie?
Yeah, do you remember they put David James up top for 5 minutes?
They brought him on as a sub.
No, Stuart Pearce played David James up
Yeah,
top
he
for
did.
the last 10 minutes
Who
of a
played
game
in goal?
against
And
Middlesbrough.
they had another striker on the bench as well.
I think they brought on another goalie, and then he played up top for David James.
That is the sort of
Was
decision
it
making.
2005?
And he
6?
gave away like 3 fouls, I think.
That's the sort of decision making that will get you.
Have you never
sacked.
seen the highlights? It's crazy.
I mean, Stuart Pearce
David
is still
James
not.
is wild, and he was actually on a podcast talking about it. What?
He's not City manager anymore,
He won
is
a
he, Stuart
penalty.
Pearce?
They missed the penalty.
Did Fowler miss the penalty?
Yeah, and they didn't get into Europe as a result.
Fucking good stuff.
Good old days
So David James is
when Rock of Gibraltar was still
he's
alive.
a bundle of energy. I'll give it.
Shagging
Oh my
away.
god, he's turning. He's got the worst touch ever. That's a foul.
Can you believe it?
I am just watching footage of David James playing up front for Manchester City. How do I not remember this?
It was crazy. What a game. That's what we could do anyway. Put Bishop up top.
Did
hang
he
on a
win the
sec.
penalty?
Hang on a sec.
Did he get fouled? No, that's
I
handball,
don't-
handball.
Yeah, there was a handball that happened about 8 yards from him. I don't know if he should really be claiming
They're wearing
credit.
an away kit at home.
He's, still, and he's also still got
I
his
hate
goalie
that.
shorts on.
Well, we'll let him off. I mean,
Anyway.
he was wearing them, anyway, wasn't
So
he?
yeah, I don't think we're going to bring Bishop on if we need a goal. I
Or
hope not.
Dubravka
Good
up
fun.
top. Did Dubravka ever play up top for Newcastle, Ethan?
No,
No.
they're not.
That's not one in his locker, unfortunately. Well, I don't know what is in his. I bet he hasn't even got a locker yet, has he?
Who? Dubravka?
Nah,
Yeah,
he's not
he's-
staying long, is he?
No, he's here for a year and he's fucking rate off, isn't he?
Do you think?
Yeah. He was like our 6th choice, 3rd choice goalkeeper signing.
Do the maths on that.
Do you know what I mean? That's like
Where's Heaton,
multiply that
then?
together. That's 18th choice.
Where is Heaton?
So have we got 2
It's,
keepers on the
just
bench?
next to Berry, isn't it? Heaton
No.
Park
No. Doesn't work.
doesn't work, but it's
Doesn't.
not bad.
It doesn't.
You know.
I
You
know
know. Hey, Joe. You know what I went for.
it. Yeah.
Did I make it?
But the Heatons are more Stockport way.
Heaton Mersey, Heaton Norris.
Go on,
Heaton
2 more.
Chapel.
Yeah.
Heaton
Heaton Mess? Eton Mess, sorry, wrong one.
More.
Heaton Moore. Thank you very much.
Or Heaton. Might have remembered he's left the heat on, and there's a cost of living crisis.
That's why he's nipped home.
The central
Can't
heat
play
on.
today, boss. I've left the heat on. Awful. Just terrible. Tune into someone else's watch.
No.
After
They
that.
don't need you.
Interesting that the Arsenal Forest game isn't on telly.
Yeah, but we've dealt that bad hand before. Wasn't it Newcastle game?
Yeah.
That wasn't on telly.
I know.
For us. So there's these
But
weird
weird that
games.
a Sunday afternoon kickoff
Yeah.
isn't on telly. Why is it on Sunday then?
Yeah, exactly.
Why did they
Just
not play
put
at 3 o'clock yesterday?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe there's the TV football stuff needs to be more transparent, especially for fans. Like why can't we see that?
And also, why are we having 7:15 kickoffs on a Saturday night?
Yeah, that was odd.
Fucking shit. I mean, great game.
Great game.
Loved watching Liverpool lose again. Let's just get into the Premier League table a little bit because it's making for quite interesting reading. I don't know if we've got a graphic for the Premier League table. There we go. Unfortunately, we haven't got the games played on there, which is pretty crucial at the minute because there's so many games in hand flying back and forth. But I'll take us through it. So obviously, Arsenal at the top of the league. City as well. I think those two at the minute are out of our kind of reach a little bit.
Oh, we'll get there.
But after that, so you've got Tottenham there on 26 points. They've played 13 games. Then you've got Newcastle, also played 13 games on 24 points, as you can see there. Then Chelsea on 21, who've played 12 games. So they've got a game in hand on the 2 teams above them with a worse goal difference. So presumably Chelsea won't go above either of those 2 teams. United are on 20 points, but we've got 2 games in hand on
This
Tottenham
is what I'm
and
talking
Newcastle.
Good,
about.
isn't it?
So if we win those 2 games in hand,
We're top of the league.
no,
Nearly.
we're 3rd.
What?
If we win those 2 games in hand, United go 3rd.
See,
not
this
bad,
is
is
great.
it?
This is that point of the season when every league game,
said that.
you still get excited.
Yeah.
Because we're like actually kind of playing for
Yeah, but do you
something.
remember we
Yeah.
nearly got top 4 last year? We were like
Yeah,
so
but everyone
close
had
to
given
getting
up.
it.
Everyone
Yeah.
had given up. But do you remember, like when we beat West Ham last season when Mark Noble missed that last minute penalty? That was like a huge win because we were still like in our heads. We thought we could just win the league. And I'm not saying we're going to win the league this year, but we're what? How many points have we got? 20.
If you had to put money
So
on
11
it
points
now,
of Arsenal.
Arsenal or City, who are going to win
City.
the league?
City.
City.
I'm going to go Arsenal.
They're
Oh
only
yeah,
2
how much
points
are you going to put
behind.
on it? 20 quid? You get better odds for Arsenal, that's for sure.
Would you?
I'm sure. 0 goal difference.
Yeah.
That's,
Fucking yes,
I mean,
lads.
we did get hammered 4-0 and 6-3, so that's
So current odds for
Sorted
Arsenal
that
to
out.
win the league. I'm getting
But yeah, we're still in that
6 to 1,
exciting
7-1.
time.
City are 1-6 on.
Oh dear.
You put £6 on, you get a quid back. But that league table, and then you keep looking past United. Fulham with 19 points, doing very well actually. They've also played 2 games more than us. So these 2 games in hand, obviously one about to be taken right now, are absolutely massive, aren't they? Because literally, like I said, the difference between being 6th and being 3rd. If we win our games in hand, we're 3rd. That is phenomenal, isn't it? When you think how poorly we started the season and how much it felt as though United were like, oh my God, just sort of dragging last year's form into this season. We win those games in hand. It's only City and Arsenal above us.
Shows
it's nice
you, doesn't it? It is nice, and it just shows you maybe the start of something good. If we can grab top 4 this year, brilliant.
Yeah.
If we can then get another season, I still think if we've got any hope of winning the league, it won't be this year or next year, it'll be the year after. If Ten Hag is still giving that time.
Do you think Klopp will be gone by then?
Yeah. I think he'll go by Tuesday.
Do you? What do you think's going to happen with that situation? Because Liverpool, obviously, they're not going to sack him anytime soon, but they can't keep being shit.
I just think they'll give him time because he as a manager delivered them the league title, which they were waiting for 30 years for, and he's been there a long time. It's a massive risk for them to get someone else in now. Like, who would they get?
Tuchel,
yeah.
Nagelsmann. I don't think
Nagelsmann would leave Bayern to go to Liverpool. But no, I don't think they'll sack him. But I do just think, basically, Liverpool.
Big Sam.
It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. But then you do look at this team and you think, well, they do have Salah. They do have Thiago.
Yeah, but they've got a Salah who hasn't really had a good game of football in 10 months.
I know, but it's Salah, innit?
10 months.
He's not been great since the.
You got a hat-trick against Rangers.
Oh, a hat-trick against Rangers.
Yeah, that's not hard.
He's playing semi-pro on FIFA.
What is Declan Rice wearing? Like, why has he got loads of different colours on?
Because
that is the weirdest training kit I've ever seen. And why is it
Mate, have
popping?
you not just seen our training kit?
Yeah, but
they might get Gerrard. He's the favourite to replace Klopp, you know.
What, Gerrard?
Yeah, he's the
favourite. No, I don't think any Liverpool fan would.
That'd be amazing.
The only Liverpool fan that would want that is Steven Gerrard.
Because he'd just come in and do shit.
Yeah, it'd be so funny. Though.
Mega shit,
what was the
double, mega,
reasons
triple
why?
shit.
He actually had built a nice little squad at Aston Villa. He just lost his head.
Yeah, because he's not very good at managing.
They did lose 4-0 though yesterday, didn't they, Villa?
You often find some of the best footballers just can't make good managers because they're so used to playing the game as well as their talent.
I would go as far as to say almost all of the best footballers don't make good managers.
Yeah.
Zidane is a real outlier.
Cruyff as well.
Yeah.
Cruyff, yeah.
They're two I can think of.
But when you think of like the top players of each generation,
Yeah.
there are a few that become top managers. Or think of it another way, the top managers of each generation. At the minute, this generation, it's been Guardiola, who's a top player, but not like a.
He wasn't
one of
world-class.
the best in the world. He was on that cusp of maybe being world class, maybe not. But he wasn't like Zidane, who was like arguably the best player in the world. So it's Guardiola, Klopp, who was fine.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah. Ferguson.
Before that, he's but sort of Jose, not really a top manager. Top player, sorry.
Didn't play at all.
Did he play? He didn't play.
I think he played semi-pro or something, but he wasn't a proper player. Then obviously before that, it's like Wenger, not really. Ferguson was a very good player, but not like world-class player. Yeah, it just seems as though like
you're right. The top managers,
top managers.
Even when you look at Arteta, if he was okay, wasn't he? He's not. He's not really.
He's a very good player, but he wasn't a world-class player at all. So
he's not a world-class manager either.
No, he's not.
He wins the league this year. He will be. You win the Premier. Oh no.
What are you going to say?
If you win the Premier League, you've got to be classed as a.
He's Claudio Ranieri.
Yeah, he is.
That's
he definitely is. You can't. Yeah.
What do you
look? What he did,
manager
Joe.
is you've got to look at your certain achievements. That year was world class.
He did something that I don't think any other manager could have done.
Could any other manager?
I know it was
do
one
that?
thing.
Joe, you're lying to yourself there. You're lying to yourself.
Don't try and tell me Claudio Ranieri is a world class manager.
No, but
I can't have it.
He was that season.
Up. For that season, he was.
No.
Yeah, but do you remember that?
He just was pressing fucking go on the fruit machine, and it happened to be the jackpot.
What fruit? No.
That's all he did.
Yeah, what fruit?
The football fruit machine. Do you know when someone turns up and they win 250 quid?
He was taking them out for pizza, wasn't he?
Did he take them out for pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
I can't imagine Sir Alex Ferguson taking people out for pizza.
Listen,
and he won more than Ranieri.
Yeah, I know.
No, but what I'm saying
is, the point I was trying to make is like, he was doing little things.
Had a world class season, but he's not a world class manager.
So what? Yeah, it's
hard.
It's true. But he was that season.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say,
let's look at what Ranieri's won. Ranieri has been a manager. He's been managing football teams since 1986.
Not long then.
So what's that? 36 years he's been managing football
I
teams.
was born 11 years after that.
He's been managing football teams for 36 years. Here's what he's won. A Serie C1 title.
Right, great.
And let's just look at top flight stuff.
Serie C,
He
fair
won
play.
the Italian Super Cup in 96, a Coppa
going.
del Rey,
That's good going.
Who's
FA
Ray?
Cup runner-up,
It's all right.
Serie A runner-up. He won the League 2, so the second French division, in 2012-13. Then he won the Premier League, and that's it.
With Wes Morgan and Robert Huth.
Yeah, that
as
was
centre-half.
incredible. But fucking hell, come on.
Okay, it wasn't
He's had
a
one
world-class
good year in
one, yeah.
36, and we're calling him world class. Come on.
How about genius?
Genius? That's even
Yeah.
Right,
worse.
if he retired,
he's a genius.
if he retired after that season, would you say?
I don't really know why we're doing this. Anyway, there's the
Yeah,
league table.
United
If we
West
know
Ham.
games in hand, all that matters is we'll go second. We can see the games played's been added there. Well done, thank you for that. Interesting to put games played after points. Usually, I mean, again, I'm being picky. I'm being very picky there, but you can see it all laid out for it before your very eyes.
If the league was based
Crucially,
on
that's very
games
good.
played, who'd be top?
Well, there's a lot of teams equal on 13
Spurs
games
and
played.
Newcastle.
But you know
That'll
what?
go down to
That's
goal
fine.
difference
That's
then.
good. That. Yeah, I can't believe we can go third if we win our games in hand. That's astonishing.
It's a big
isn't
if,
It
though,
is.
isn't
But
it?
do you know what's mad? Like, if we
Ginger.
beat Chelsea
it? Yeah,
and if Rashford scored that last minute header against Newcastle, we'd be there already.
we'd be top.
Yeah. Well, no, we wouldn't be there already. We'd be fourth.
We'd have 4 more points to run now, which would put us on 24 points with 2 games in hand. We could go second if we'd
That
have
is
won those
crazy,
two.
isn't it?
Fuck.
Isn't that crazy?
It is
If
good.
only
to
we'd
know.
won it, and here's another point: if we'd have won every game this season, we'd already be top. Damn
It does just mean we have to win these games though now, like beating West Ham.
Yeah, and
this is
I'd
a game
say
we'd slip
today
out on any of the
stinks
season.
of a draw.
It does, doesn't it? Especially
Hums of
with
it.
no Varane.
More than your balls, Joe.
Yeah. Pardon?
What?
Someone said we'll go fourth.
His
Well, if we
balls
win
do
2
stink
games,
of a
we'll be
draw,
on
to be fair. I
26
can
points.
Smell it from here.
And if we can somehow get our goal difference above Tottenham's,
Joe's balls reek of a draw. Your balls.
how dare you?
stink of a
Right,
draw.
we're kicking off. Speaking of score predictions, we're kicking off in 10 minutes. Get your score predictions in the comments.
And
What is the score and who's gonna score?
If our balls smell of a win, loss, or draw, what order would they go in?
That doesn't make any sense.
Your
We're
balls
no-
would
that
be a
isn't-
draw.
that-
Yours a win. Mine's a loss.
yours are
Ding.
definitely a loss.
I had an operation on my balls as well, so
When?
when a bit of appendix got down there.
What?
Do you remember my appendix burst?
What, like last year or whatever?
When I was 3?
Oh yeah, when
A
you were
little bit
3.
went, a little bit went float. They didn't pick it all up.
How did it get in the balls?
How did he get the
In
balls?
the ball bag or in the balls?
Follow the yellow brick road, didn't it? And
Follow the yellow piss road.
brown sugar road. And next thing you know, there's a bit kicking about down there, and I had to have an operation down there.
To get
So
to
they
put,
just
so you had your
cut it
appendix
open.
fell down your bollocks.
One little bit of my appendix fell down my bollocks. Yeah.
How big was the bit? And did they show it you after?
It can't have been
I
that
was
big
3.
if it was housed by those little plum boys.
No. I
Give
said,
me
you
a
know,
score
just stick
prediction.
it on.
Score and scorers.
I think
1-1.
it's going to be 1-0 to Manchester United, and I think Rashford is going to score that goal.
I think it's gonna be 1-1.
Yeah. Who's scoring?
No, it's gonna be 2-2.
Is it?
Rashford and Ronaldo are gonna score.
Who's scoring for West Ham? I'll go through West Ham's team in
Declan
just a
Rice
second.
twice.
What do you think, Joe?
The price is right. We've got a few score predictions in there. I'll get to mine in a second. Simon the Bomb says 2-0. 2-1 win. Anthony Brace says JPF 05. Can we just get the
poorly.
team back up on the screen? The old Anthony Brace might be slightly unlikely in this one because he's not even in the squad. Stacey
Gabriel
Bloomfield
Lyons.
says 3-0 United. Dan Burgess says 60-0 to United, which
Must be
That'd be a
tied.
first, wouldn't it? That would be a first in the Premier League.
I don't think. Can we just check that? Has there been any 60-0s in the Premier League?
No, Joe.
What
Just
about
gonna Google that
before the
for us and it'll
formation
let us know.
of the Premier League?
Fraggle Brock says West Ham 2-1. Maguire to have a stinker. That's a sad prediction, isn't it?
I actually really hope that Maguire can turn it around.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I just feel like he's so hated now that a lot of people are just don't even want that anymore.
Surely
they just want
we should
him
all
gone.
hope Maguire turns
Exactly,
it around.
exactly. I really hope he can, and I don't know if he can. I'm not going to say he can, but I really hope so. Do you think there's any chance he can?
I think there is a
Realistically.
chance he could.
And when I
Just
say
get back to
turn it
where he
around,
was
I don't
before.
mean like starting. I just mean like, say someone's injured, like now, and he
Yeah.
steps in, we go, okay,
He's taking it.
he'll do all right.
Yeah, I hope so.
Voice crack.
This is
Just watching footage of
a lot
that.
of throwbacks in there in the build-up.
Watching
to this
footage of
There
that time
is.
when West Ham beat Man United on the last day of the season to stay up when they had 2 illegal players playing for them. They sent Sheffield United down that day with, what was it?
Why were they
it was
illegal?
Kia Jarabchin, wasn't it, who brought in Tevez and Mascherano?
Basically, they were owned by a company, weren't they?
Yeah.
And when you're allowed to, well, you were allowed to do it at the time, weren't you?
No, you weren't. But they tried to hide how they'd done it. Or maybe they were allowed to do it and they changed the rules. But they were fined.
I think they were allowed to do it.
No, because they were fined millions of pounds for it.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it was a loophole, and that's why they were fined millions of pounds.
maybe. But either
Definitely
way,
not allowed to do it now.
You're not allowed to do it now because they were bought through a company rather
Yeah.
than sending money to a club, which obviously isn't allowed.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting indeed. Someone said, "Where is the Lindelof?" He's ill apparently.
Yeah,
He's a bit
chickenpox.
sick.
Bless him.
Not chickenpox. That's not confirmed. People, there's people watching. There are thousands of people watching this.
Sorry.
And you're just lying.
Don't say, no, it's not chickenpox.
What is it?
I think he just got a cold.
Yeah.
Salmonella.
It's knocking about.
You
it.
better-
I had really bad stomach these last couple of days, so it could be going round.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it is quite round already. Michael O'Connor.
You're going to be dead by 40.
says Michael O'Connor says Maguire, Elanga and Ronaldo, 3 very informed players. Yeah, exactly. 3 players who either haven't played or haven't played well in about 3 months. Which is great. Sorry about that, Joe. I don't know what happened to me there. I've got 2 more days.
You've got 11 more Halloweens left.
I know. Spooky though, isn't it? The spookiest thing of all. Don't say 11 more Halloweens. I wonder who's going to live longer at me.
Great. It's going to be a great podcast starting at the day after someone died.
Are we still going to do it?
Yeah.
Would you do another one?
Do you think if he would sit there?
If he ever sits in this chair, I will be so upset. I'll haunt the shit out of both of you if he does.
Really?
Yeah. Someone says we've got 666,000 subscribers, which is quite fitting for Halloween.
660.
Really? That's a bit mad. 666.
The number of the devils.
Goodness gracious.
We are.
Everything's
Devils.
We are.
Have you ever seen a ghost? I'm going to say, have you ever seen a
Devils.
ghost? Save your story for tomorrow if you have.
Like a real one?
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever seen a ghost? Got any ghost stories for us before kick-off?
I don't think I have seen a ghost, but let me have like a 10-second thing.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
I got slapped from the bum once by a ghost.
When you say ghost, you mean uncle?
No, it was in a theatre.
Really?
Yeah. It was in a haunted theatre. I was in a dressing room by myself. Someone really hard. I was in the theatre by myself. Someone really hard slapped me on the arse, and I let a little howl out. Oh!
But that's not true, though, is it?
I swear on my life.
But how can that be? How can
Swear on my
you?
life, got slapped on the arse by a ghost.
But how can you?
How did you know it
can
was
you
the
continue
ghost?
to
What,
live
it
a
wasn't
normal
fucking
life?
No one there. I was like, well, who's there? No one was there.
How can
Was
you
there an
continue
open
to
door?
live a normal life?
Was there an open door?
Yeah.
No, I had my pants on.
Despicable. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes before kickoff. Well over 2,000 people watching, and we've got 300 likes.
Come on.
If you're watching it,
What a load of
hit like on the
shit.
video right now. Joe McGrath won't speak again until we get 1,000 likes.
God, go down.
No, well, he's already broken that. But either way, still get on the likes. Someone said, Joe, that has happened to me as well, says Vincent.
You get
Slapped by a ghost.
Jesus.
All the players are coming out. Are you
Sexually
excited?
assaulted by a ghost. Of all the things.
I got slapped on the bum by a ghost. I'll go more into it in the Sloppy Joe's Patreon tomorrow with Jay and Scotty.
Okay, so tell people about that quickly.
So we're doing a Patreon special tomorrow with Scotty and Motty and Sloppy Joe's special combined.
Where's everyone going to sit?
Just like 2 people.
Someone on someone's lap.
Nah, there's 4. You get 4 here, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably can.
So if you want to watch that, make sure you go to the
Sign up
Sloppy
to our
Joe's Patreon.
Right.
Bit of
Big
football.
time.
Come on
Big
then, football.
Chris says you just got slapped by an agile perv, mate.
Very, very.
It was
good
rapid,
pervert.
very
You've been
agile.
slapped by. You've been slapped by an
If they did
agile
the Perth
perv,
Olympics,
mate.
whoever slapped me on the arse would be winning gold.
In what event?
The arse slapping event.
Yeah.
I had that the what's the devil called?
Fred the Red.
Fred the Red. Why did I forget Fred the Red? I had that Fred the Red got a hug then from tonight.
I know.
He's
It's
so
weird
cute,
hugging a
isn't it?
fictional character, isn't it?
I once got told off because on a radio segment that I used to do, I used to pretend because we did a show on the radio here we used to do a phone in when it was called Full Time Devils. We used to do a phone in on radio station, and I used to get different mates to pretend that they were the mascots from the next team we were playing, and they used to just come on and say crazy stuff about the opposition, just so I can wind the opposition up a bit. And then I didn't tell Chris Croft. Do you know Chris Croft, producer Chris?
Yeah.
I didn't tell him that that they were made up. So we played Huddersfield one time, and I got a mate to pretend he was the Huddersfield mascot on the phone.
Did they do like a voice?
Slagging Huddersfield off and everything. So then Chris went up to the mascot, the actual official mascot, because he went to the away game and went, "Oh, great to have you on air the other day."
You joking?
And this mascot was like, "What?"
They're not even allowed to talk. Was he like?
It serves him right for being so confident going up to speak to a
You've got to
mascot,
hear the
doesn't
one.
it?
I got an Everton fan on to pretend to be Liverpool's mascot. You got to see Webby's face, because Webby didn't know it was fake either. I showed you a clip. Webby's there listening to it, and he says something about Peter Crouch being his hero or something like that. And Webby's face is a picture. And then I got told off because it was.
See, look at the
it
Moyes
was lying
wrinkles.
to the listeners.
Technically fraud. David
Never seen
Moyes,
so many
who swapped
wrinkles.
his eyebrows for wrinkles, which is very weird.
Can I
thing,
grab
isn't
some
it?
water, please, Carl?
1 pint, 1 piss. That's the rule. Let's go through West Ham's team quickly then, obviously, before we kick off. I believe we've got... actually, that was the other day.
No, I'm a little bit worried now.
What's today's lineup?
You got yesterday's West Ham team?
Yesterday's West Ham is today's...
Bye.
So we've got Fabianski, Kera, Dawson, Zuma, Cresswell, Souček, Rice, Bowen, Downs, Benrahma and Skamaka is West Ham's team today.
They've got a substitute called Coventry.
Yeah, sad stuff.
That'd be so.
Have you ever been to Coventry?
They'll play him next to Derby.
Coventry's very close to Leamington Spa, which is where I'm from. So yeah, I've been to Coventry.
Is it?
It is. Yeah.
Leamington Spa.
Have you ever been?
Don't know.
Have you been to Coventry?
Don't know.
Been to
No,
Coventry
I've been to
once.
Coventry.
Do you know anyone called Coventry?
Only this guy.
Yeah, that is
I don't know him,
peak.
actually.
If you were called Coventry, I'd be so peak.
No one's won possession more times than Declan Rice this season.
Wow.
What a stat that is. What a stat that tells you almost nothing about how well a player has played.
Do you know what's
depends
interesting?
if you want
When we got Ten Hag, when that was all announced, then we found out Mitchell van der Gag was going to be his number 2.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying how like you can't tell the difference between them, but like I think they actually look quite different now.
Yeah, I do.
Do you
They're
agree
just two
with
bald
me?
men, aren't they?
Yeah,
They
but I
don't
swear,
really
like
look
all the
similar.
photos before, they looked identical.
Anthony's on his Old Trafford on his Instagram story.
Is he?
So he's not.
He's not punished.
He's got a
then, is
knock.
He's got a knock. He's not being punished
Well,
because there's no punishments there. Them pies at half time are fucking well nice.
what's your favourite?
No, in the posh bit of Old Trafford, I've been there once. You get like a little meat pie.
he? Was it the
Meat and
United
meat?
pie?
Just meat and meat. No, it's better than that. It's like a soft steak one.
Lovely soft steak.
Shin.
They chuck them all out at the end of the game. So you sometimes when you leave the ground, they just have bin bags full of hot pies. And hot
Really?
dogs. Yeah, you just get stuck in, take them with you.
In the bin bags.
I've done it quite a few times. Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Wow. Last season I used to sit in the Stretford End Tier 1, so there.
What, in, like, out on the forecourt?
Did they say you can take?
Yeah,
them?
so like you know when you leave the ground and they
Yeah.
open like only a few of the bigger doors,
Yeah.
they just have loads of bin bags there.
And there's got pies in it?
Yeah, because I remember walking past and I could just see it through like it was like clear plastic, and I just remember having a peek. And then
Oh,
like,
but they're in a
the
bag
heat
themselves.
hits you. You know, when the
Sealed.
heat hits you and the smell, and I thought, well, I'm going to take a few of these.
Yeah, like when you
And I
open
did.
someone's gym bag. First thing you get is the big waft. The big hot waft.
Then the
It
lube.
smells of shin pads.
Yeah.
Literally.
Shin pie.
Shin pads never stop smelling.
Oh,
do
he's
they?
great
No
to
matter how
pass
many
through the
times.
line.
Great for a pie beef shin.
Go on then, Christian.
Keep the ball, Chris.
Christian Ronald.
Well played.
Keep winning a foul there, Ronaldo. I hate West Ham's kit. It looks like the sort of kit
not
that
that bad.
if you played five-a-side for Jet 2, the airline, you'd probably wear that.
Nah, EasyJet, surely.
Yeah, EasyJet, that's it. What colour's Jet 2?
So darling,
Oh, they've cut us
Go on.
open straight away.
It's all right.
Oh my
Mate,
days.
sorts
Who's
it
at
out.
fault there? Maguire got done.
He's got
Did it?
no pace.
Did he get
does
done?
No, he didn't get done. But he's out of position a bit. Or someone wasn't covering him.
We need to see that again, I
Someone
think.
wasn't covering Maguire.
Here we go.
Maguire's right.
I mean,
That's his position, is it not?
nah, well,
You
Dallow's
can't
either got
expect
to tell him.
to drop off the man on the ball, I don't think.
He would never have got back in time.
So how does
anyway.
that not happen again?
Just don't give the ball away on the halfway line.
So true.
I think it's quite
Martin is
a cool kit.
Do you?
As in, like, if I was wearing it, I'd be like, yeah, look quite cool. But I wouldn't I wouldn't just like buy the top and wear
You
it
should buy a
around.
West Ham kit and wear it today.
Nah.
How weird was this, right? So when I was
Too late.
DJing in the shopping centre in Leeds, there was a Leeds United.
life is just
there was a Leeds
sensational.
United shop.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to a guy from down south who was a Liverpool fan, and he was like, I might pop in there and just see if I can get anything. I was like, what for? He said, you just never know. Do you like pyjamas or something?
What, with Leeds badges on them?
Yeah. I said,
Do they not have a
some
Liverpool
people are-
section
some
in the
people are
Leeds shop?
fucking mad, aren't they?
Yeah.
I thought they might, you know.
Well, they ain't got any United stuff, so I'll just wear some City pyjamas instead. Closest thing they had.
Casually be like, I need some new pyjamas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Liverpool fan.
I
I'll
wonder
go
why-
in the Leeds shop.
I wonder why they didn't have any United pyjamas in the City shop. There's that City shop in the Market Street, isn't there?
Yeah.
Mm.
We don't have.
I don't think there's another United one other than the Megastore at all.
There was.
Apparently there used to
I'm
be.
sure there was. I'm sure part. Do you know the big Adidas one on Market Street? I'm sure
Yeah.
it's got a big United section.
It might have a big United section, but I don't
It's
think
not a dedicated.
it's not
United
owned by United, is it?
No.
That's
That's
a
where
great
we-
pass that.
Go on.
Great pass. Come on, good ball.
first time.
One of you. Oh, you need to chat there.
That pass just
Fucking
cut
hell.
them right open. Who played that? Was that
It's
Maguire?
a brilliant pass that. No, it's
Of course it
Casemiro.
wasn't Maguire.
Casemiro.
No offence.
Lovely pass from Dallo as well.
Oh, to be fair, I think
Nah.
Rashford just said leave it.
Yeah, I'm glad Rashford went for that.
Delo's finding his stride, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love him. He's my
Rashford
favourite
needs to
player
do
at the
better.
minute.
Did you see
Dallo.
Rashford
that
needs to do
interview
better
from
there.
Dallo this week?
No, what did he
Apparently
say?
he's from like a
both.
circus family. Did you see this?
What?
As in people like who were in the circus.
Yeah,
Well,
Do you reckon he did
What else?
keepy uppies? Well, I don't know. Maybe they're just like a bit wild.
What do you mean?
It's a metaphor. A metaphor. They're just absolutely mental.
He's in the circus.
It's an absolute circus, the Dallo family.
He's in the circus.
It's trapezier said than done.
Oh God, that's
So he
bad,
said,
that.
we come from a circus family. My sister is a singer. It's in our blood to be artists.
Right. Well,
mad.
singer and footballer. They didn't really follow the old
sexy, is it?
circus line, did they?
No, that's true.
I bet he loves candy floss.
I
He
think,
just
I think he probably
loves
hates it.
Tight ropes as well.
Do you think elephants? He sees an elephant and he just like.
I hope it's not an
Loves it.
animal circus that they work at.
They don't happen anymore, do
I
they?
think they do in some places.
Like
Where's he
Madagascar,
from?
Portugal.
Portugal.
Where's he from though? Circus like they travel about.
They're known for that.
Yeah, they are. Interesting that, isn't it?
Imagine
Yeah.
they just
Circus
didn't move.
life.
Imagine circuses didn't move. You had to like go to the
Full-time
circus.
circus.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's one of the very few touring professions, isn't it,
Ooh,
the circus?
that was risky to head it back when Rashford was in
that
front of him.
Harlem Globetrotters. You know,
Do you remember when they went to North
Disney
Korea?
on Ice.
Disney on Ice. Yeah.
Harlem Globetrotters went to North Korea.
Did
Have you
they?
seen that?
No.
No, they played like in front of the what's his
Who
name?
against?
The current
Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un. Yeah, Kim Jong Un. He basically just sat like in a hall with a basketball court with loads of people. And
bet
they
he
watched
beat them,
the
didn't he?
Harlem Globetrotters.
That's bad. That was bad.
And they all
to
like
lose
clap
the
at the
ball
same
there.
time.
I bet he said that North Korea beat him.
No,
they
I
don't
just
play.
think they did tricks and stuff.
Well, that's all they do anyway, but I bet
Yeah.
he still said they beat him.
Yeah, 6-0.
Yeah. 60. Yeah, just a football score. 60 love.
Go on.
Alanga's
He's
still
on.
there.
Oh.
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 Why did it take such a...
This tame.
Nearly.
That was a bit...
See,
He got into a
Alanga
great
is genuinely phenomenal
It's a great
until
run.
he gets on the ball.
That reminded
Like,
me of...
he's brilliant
Why
until
did he
gets on the
shoot
ball.
there?
No, but do you remember when he scored against Atletico last season away? It was very similar to that.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did a shot with his left foot that trickled across the keeper and just went in.
I think it was his right foot, wasn't it?
Or his
I
head?
think left.
The Atletico one.
Yeah, the one away at the
God.
Wanda Metropolitano.
Nice. He's done me by saying the full name of the stadium.
You can't...
So it was that means it was his left
it was
foot.
his right.
To distract from the fact that
I think it was
on
his right,
foot.
because he's running down the right wing and then he...
To be fair, I think he headed it, Joe.
Yeah. Quite an open game so far, this, isn't it?
Yeah, no one's really got
lot of-
control of it.
No.
Enjoying it, though. We're having fun, aren't we?
It's great
having
crack,
fun,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Draw written all over it.
Bit of football.
All over it.
I think 2-1 United.
Oh, you never
Ooh.
said, oh, like that. A bit of Strictly Come Dancing there.
That's something you'd expect Dallo's dad to do.
Do you like Strictly?
No,
What?
I just don't like it.
Who doesn't like Strictly?
Mad that.
Do you?
We all watch it every week. Even when it's
we
not
do
on,
strictly
watch.
watch-alongs.
Who does it instead of that Bruce guy who passed away?
If you had to do what?
Bruce
Lee.
Forsyth. Forsyth. What is it?
Forsyth.
Forsyth. So who presents it now?
Is it
Tess Daly.
Winkleman and Daly?
And Wrinkleman.
So there's two of them. Go on, Rashford.
We swapped a Wrinkleman for a Winkleman. Thank you.
The real Wrinkleman is David Moyes.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Luke Shaw on the left.
They swapped a foreskin for a Wrinkleman.
No,
Yeah, look, there's Bruno out and wide.
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh!
It's offensive.
Now,
So we'll have
we've
the
definitely
ball.
set up 4-3-3, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is. It's
But it'll be interesting to see what happens as the game goes on.
central Ronaldo.
Thing is, West Ham will be up for this game. Like they'll definitely think like they can get a win. So I doubt they're going to close shop.
Go on, Luke Shaw. You there?
What it is?
No, he's not.
They just left that a second too late. If they started, think, look at her, big smile on her face.
Oh, that was nice. Rashford. Rashford got really close and she's
I was in London the other day with my girlfriend and her family,
Showing
and
off
we walked
twice.
past.
London girlfriend.
We walked past
Having a
Tom
family.
Daly, and my girlfriend's mum went, "Oh, we just walked past Tom Daly. We walked past Tom Daly." And I was like, "Yeah, we
Dude,
did."
He really
She
made a
was-
splash in your conversation, didn't he?
Eh.
Weak stuff. Really weak stuff, that. Declan Rice. Shit at passing, bless him.
A lot of possession won though.
He's won possession so many times. All that says to me is that West Ham don't have the ball very often. You know what I mean? If he has to win it back so much.
Do you know what I miss? A good head up to each other constant. What do you call that
Head
sort of
tennis.
passes you play? Head to head. When the ball goes up, you go, fuck off. And then he goes into the other person.
Yeah, and then they head it back
And
to
they
you.
go,
And you
fuck
hit it
off.
back
Next
to
thing you go, fuck
That's
off.
very
Yeah.
much frowned upon these days, isn't it?
Yeah, but they were great.
They
Doesn't
were
happen
good,
at
actually.
I
all.
wonder what's the world record for the best, head to head.
In a professional match.
As in like the
game.
longest
I
rally.
bet it's about 9 headers in a row.
You're getting 20 figures, I think.
20 figures? What's that? That's in the quintillions, I think. 20 figures?
No, I didn't mean that. 20 plus.
Double figures.
Double!
Fucking 20 figures. Jesus Christ. 58 octillion headers in a row. Are you any good at head tennis, Joe? Because we've both got big heads, so we should be good at cushioning the ball down.
That was just a way of you to slag my head off.
I said
wasn't it?
we've both got big heads.
Yeah, but you threw yourself under the bus. You're not throwing me under the bus.
But we have both got big heads.
We have both got big heads.
Have you ever been under a bus, like literally?
No,
Just
have
to,
you?
like, fix- I haven't, but you might have had a mechanic dad or something.
Mechanic dad. Robo dad. Right, your dad's gone, but here's mechanic dad.
Have you got a
Hello,
mechanic dad?
son.
Nah.
What did you do down in London, by the way?
My girlfriend lives there, so I went to see her.
Nice.
Tried to
whereabouts?
track down Tom Daly. She lives in Putney. Have you been
Putney.
to Putney?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the west.
Is it near?
It's near Fulham, I think.
Oof.
Big Ben?
Nah.
Posh part of town, that.
Yeah, well,
She's an investment
Kind of.
banker, is she?
she works in HR. for a
H&M?
homeless charity.
HR.
Crisis.
Crisis.
It's nice of
all
her,
we
isn't
can
it,
do
to
with
work
that
for
one.
a charity.
Yeah,
It's quite kind.
Back on with the game?
a bit of a hospital pass of a anecdote, that one.
Yeah.
We can't really take the piss out of that,
He knew
can
what
we?
he was doing.
Why can't she work at some funny job like me or Joe does?
I don't know, she might... Who? You? Oh, yeah.
You just call me B.O. Joe.
I thought you said the Ojo.
No, I didn't call you that.
Go
at
on.
all.
What did you call me?
I said, why
Go
can't
on.
she work at a funny job like me or Joe does?
I said B.O. Joe.
No, you don't. You smell nice.
I'm very clean.
Yeah.
So how does the food trying stuff work?
Just go and eat it, I guess.
But do you work for someone?
Yeah.
And they
Food
send
Review
you
Club.
places? Oh, okay. So what's the best thing you've ever eaten? Or in a review?
Slice of humble pie, wasn't it?
Yeah,
when you said how
yeah,
shit
yeah.
Anthony was, and it turned out to be really good.
Well, it's
Was it a dessert or was it a savoury thing?
it's what I think up there the best thing I've ever had is fat pats. What are you laughing at?
They're big time.
It's fat.
always
Right,
fat pats,
if
he
it's
loves
the,
it.
yeah, but the thing is, Ethan, it's the
Patsy.
same question. What's the best day you've had? So I'm not going to change my mind every week
No, that's a good point.
because then you would think I'm a fraud.
Oh.
And there's already enough evidence to
To
back
suggest
that
that.
theory.
Admitting live on air that he.
What's your favourite takeaway, Ethan? Go on. Oh.
Noodle house.
Right, I'm going to ask you that again next week and let's see what you
He said
say.
Noodle House. by
Noodle
the way.
House. By the way, I got an Uber after last week's. Are you right? You blinked really weird then. You having a turn? I didn't. After last week's Watchalong, I got a taxi to Chorlton.
You got attacked?
Taxi.
What were you doing, Chorlton?
Boozing. On the way there, my driver pulled over and he said, excuse me, do you mind if I go and order some food? And I said, of course. He said, I'm going to order it now. It takes about 20 minutes.
What?
Yeah. It's on my Instagram story.
What?
So I said, go for it. Because,
Yeah.
he didn't know what my job, but I wanted him to go in. So he goes, runs in, order it.
Did you
orders
ask him to
it.
get you something while you were there?
No. I was already full. Orders it, comes back, and we drive away. He goes, I love that place. I'm going to go. Sometimes I drive 6 miles to come and eat from here. They take about 20 minutes. After I've dropped you off, I'll come back and get it. Noodle House.
Was it?
Yeah. What, in Wally Range?
Is it really good?
Fair play.
All I said is, yeah, it's nice. It's meant to be his favourite food he's ever had.
What did you get from there?
Noodles.
Noodles, he gets noodles.
Oh, what a daft fucker.
Salt and pepper chicken.
Salt and pepper chicken.
Salt
Anyway,
and pepper
it's not
chicken.
the Ethan
Great
show, is
vision.
it?
Don't work me.
So how long did it take to order his food? Did he take
I
the
left
piss a bit?
after you dropped me off. I left that.
Some people, you know what? Some people have got pissed off.
Oh
at that.
no,
No,
2
'cause
minutes.
it's 2 minutes. All right.
Some people would have got pissed off at that, but he couldn't have got luckier with who was in the car.
Yeah, he couldn't.
When someone asks to be accepting of the fact that someone is eating a takeaway,
Yeah.
no one is.
mate.
Yeah, you were
Somebody
like,
tells me sometimes drives for 6 miles to order from there.
not to be a twat, but that's not that long. 6 miles.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Go on.
Where do you think 6 miles is now?
Here to not even Stockport.
Sure.
Ronaldo!
Oh, Jesus. Stockport's 6 miles away.
That's exciting, wasn't it?
No,
Train.
I think it's more than 6 miles.
From here?
Where-
It'll
do
be
you
more
where
than
the
6
crow
miles.
flies?
It'll definitely be more than 6 miles.
10 miles. No, 7.6 miles.
Oh,
So
that's
me
fair.
driving to Stockport to get some food isn't that mad,
No,
is
it's
it?
half an hour drive.
Yeah. It's hardly the fucking
All
rabbit-proof
right,
fence, is it?
I wasn't going to slag him off when he said that fast, was I?
I think you should have done. Should have gone, no,
Nothing,
thanks.
mate.
Go on then.
There's nothing, mate. Come
No.
on.
No.
Come on.
Hasn't got a left foot.
Do
but
something.
Have a pop.
Oh!
Rashford. Oh, you lucky bastards.
Corner ball. Let's have
Ball
this.
there, Rashford.
We're looking good.
Ryan 6
up.
miles is nothing.
Ronaldo led that press.
He walks 6 miles
Maybe
a
his
night.
fitness is back. Yeah, he does every night.
I'm sure he just takes a before and after picture of that.
Yeah,
Bang.
me too. Gets the bus.
Fuck you know.
Oh, he's unlucky there, Rash. Fabianski's all at sea.
Pardon?
I don't know.
Oh look, was that a cowboy
Pardon?
Played it
in
short
the
again.
crowd?
Is there a cowboy?
There's no such thing as
I think I saw
cowboys.
one. Go on.
Look short with the outside of the foot cross. Shawberto Carlos indeed.
A real live cowboy? Could someone pull up?
I don't really know
Yeah,
what
the cowboy hat on.
Is there a cowboy?
Go on, have a pop.
Go on.
Lovely cross.
Oh my god! I tell you what,
Rashford
I've
trying to
never
score
seen
header after
Rashford win a
header.
header until last week. Now I've seen him do 2.
He won the one against Newcastle, didn't he? Just put it wide. It's a lovely
yeah,
cross
of
that from
course.
Dallo on the bounce, by the way.
Oh.
Decent header
Thing
as
is,
well.
if he wants to be a number 9 Rashford, he's got to be, heading the
I
ball.
think he's done all right
And
there.
Yeah, he's done
He's
it
headed
better.
it down. It could have done better, but it's not a bad header, that.
He was quite far out from the goal.
Yeah, it was
to be
10
fair.
yards out, 12 yards out.
He's not Steve Bruce.
No. No one would expect him to be Steve Bruce.
He's definitely not. Go on.
Yeah, if there's one thing that Marcus Rashford isn't, it's Steve Bruce.
How's the bacon, did you say?
Was it where? Or how's?
How's the bacon?
We say, how's the break, Steve? How's the bacon, did you say?
What was the context of that?
Because it was
Just told you
after,
that.
was it after some sort of international break or something? How's the break, Steve? Drinking his water. How's the bacon, did you say? Finishing his water so fast because he needs to hear where bacon is involved.
West Ham.
Fucking hell, I need to get his water
Say
now,
West
'cause
Ham again.
someone's
Say
talking
West
about
Ham.
bacon and I
West Ham.
can't get over it.
How's the bacon, did you say?
Is that exciting shouting West Ham?
I'm going to need one of my classic wheeze soon.
Why is it classic?
Oh yeah, you're allowed to go for a
Known
wee
for it.
during
One
the
pint, one
Watchalong.
way, innit?
No, it's an endurance test.
Yeah.
I pissed myself
There's
twice.
like
I pissed myself twice on watching.
There's like gazundas
Paula
down here.
Radcliffe's it. He just pisses and carries
I
on.
just go in that corner of that bush there. Like a dog just cropped my leg.
Yeah, he thinks that's a real bush. It's plastic. That's why it stinks of piss in here.
There's no drainage.
Tell you what, for the first year of being at uni, do you know when you live in a house, like halls, and you've got a sink in your room but no toilet?
Yeah.
I just pissed in that sink. That every single piss I did for 12 months was in that sink.
I had a sink
My room
and a
smelled
toilet,
so
and I
much of
still
piss.
pissed in the sink.
Yeah. My
'Cause of
room
the
smelled
novelty.
so badly of
Got a
piss.
piss.
To be fair, I've got a thing.
Couldn't get rid of it.
You've got a thing. What?
I've got. I don't mind pissing in sinks. I just think it's
I don't think you know.
I think it's
quite
all the same.
exciting. Do you know what I mean?
No, they
Just
don't go the
spice it
same
up.
way.
Yeah, exactly. As
I
long
think
as
they
you
do.
give it a
Nah,
rinse,
they don't.
a bit of soap.
Of course they
Sometimes
do.
They try and renew sink water, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah.
No,
To be
'cause
fair, sink water comes out the tap
Sink
again.
water's
Come
got
on.
suds in it.
I don't
Go
go
on,
for
have
a
a
week because
pop.
I feel like we're going to
Go on, left foot. He's going to score.
He's what?
Nothing. Nothing. Sorry.
Ronaldo, edge of the box, little step over. Saucy little back heel to Luke Shaw. Casemiro
It's
out
been
to
an
Bruno
alright
Fernandes.
start, isn't it?
Oh,
He's
it's a great
well on.
pass to Ronaldo. Clips it in.
Good start.
This is a good
Come on, then.
This is why I'm holding in my
Momentum.
well-earned we.
What do you mean, well earned?
Because I feel like we're going to score.
This is the shortest I've
Imagine
seen
earning a piss. What would you have to do to earn a wee?
What
Drink
Joe's
works.
done so far.
Put it
Yeah.
in the chat.
6 miles is nothing.
Can't
2
believe
people have
that.
said that. Everyone's saying it.
6 miles is nothing.
Corner to United.
I suppose when you live in town, 6 miles is a lot.
Come on, then.
Cross it in.
Not bad.
Oh, not bad at all, actually. That's a good touch from Ben Rama. It's a sort of touch Dallo did not want to see there, wasn't it? Oh, no, it's not Dallo, sorry, it's Martinez.
One of yous.
Ah.
Oh, that was bad.
Shit. He's done well to keep that in, to be fair. Oh,
He's not kept it in.
he hasn't kept it
That
in.
was very. That
It
was
looked
kept
like that was in, didn't it?
That was kept in.
Do you remember when that ball went out of play against West Ham? Was that last season as well when we scored that goal? When the ball got
That
whipped
was
out of play and
Wait,
whipped back
I'm
in?
sorry, but this is so in. It's not close.
That's well in.
It's well in.
Well in.
Like, even the base of the ball is still on the line, let alone, like, the outside sort of curvature.
Declan Rice did really well then.
Yeah, he does.
You won't mind him coming over, would you? Eriksen's got about 2 years left.
Yeah, I don't think he's as good as Eriksen on the ball.
Loved possession.
Yeah, he loves winning it back. Go on, Harry. Good lad. I just want a game, a
Right,
nothing
Harry.
game out of Harry Maguire today.
They're really pushing, by the way, I don't know if you've been on this, the Harry Potter world. Have you seen the adverts? They've
No.
ramped up recently, big time.
What for Christmas?
Harry
do you
Potter
think?
world. Yeah, yeah.
Where is Harry Potter World?
Is it
Watford?
in Watford, yeah.
Is it?
I went on a
Shit,
school trip once, but
It's Harry Potter World.
yeah,
How old are you?
Watford?
well, I'm from the Midlands, innit? So it's not actually that far.
How old are you, please?
I am 25.
I didn't know
I
Harry
didn't
Potter World was
enjoy it.
open 9 years ago.
Of course it is.
I went-
The last film was 2012, 13.
I hadn't even seen them all.
That's 10 years ago. You've always got your eye. You've never seen them.
I've seen like
It's a
I've seen
poor
like
ball
5
from
of them.
Martinez.
Come on.
How many is there?
We don't want them to get a bit more.
7
That's
or
well in. Hey, Shaw's reborn.
Oh, nearly.
Oh, fucking hell. Just as you say that, he gives the ball away. Go on then, Alanga. He's giving it away as well!
What's going on?
We just
Keep the
passed to a
fucking
teammate.
thing. Oh,
Jesus Christ. 3 of them in a row just giving it away on purpose by the look of it.
It is a very stretched game, isn't it?
I wonder how
Simchek.
much to get if I called up United and said, how much for an advert on those boards there?
Around
How much,
the
think,
side?
how much think he'll give us?
It's got to
for?
be 25 grand minimum per game. Isn't it?
Minimum. Jesus.
Casemiro.
Hold on.
How many patrons have we got?
That's a foul. Might be a booking that. He's not giving it.
Do you love Casemiro?
Yeah.
Do you love him? Do you love him?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
his
I
attitude,
like him.
passion. I like he's just a winner, isn't he?
He's better on the ball than I thought as well. He's actually a good passer. I know sometimes he
well
gets
good.
caught, but some of his passing is brilliant.
He is well good on the ball.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. We've got 3 midfielders now who you actually want to have the ball at their feet, which
Yeah.
is quite nice for a change.
Go on, Harry. That's a
Harry.
shy to that.
Harry.
Fucking hell.
Well done,
Oh, I see.
And here's one of those midfielders.
Christian Eriksen.
Go on over the top. Ball.
It's not bad, you know.
It's a bit forced.
I love
isn't it?
Dallo. He's just like, he just looks well up for it.
Yeah.
And he's actually quite good at the minute.
Do you still live in the Midlands, by the way?
I do, yeah.
Where
Well,
about?
look, sure.
Leamington Spa. Come on.
Go on.
Come on. Now send him. Come
I
on.
think he's going to use his left foot, is he? Oh, he is.
Rashford. He's rushing at the West Ham player.
We need to get a couple of digs away.
Yeah, we do. Go on, Rashford, clip it in, lad.
Go on,
Shoot.
have a popcorn. And ball.
I always hate when I say shoot.
Come on.
Come on.
Sustain pressure.
Well
if you
earned
like.
way. He's not going
Just
anywhere.
need to get the ball into the box. Go the other side. Go the other way.
How many people do you reckon actually have the Man United app?
I've got it.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
What do you use it for?
Sometimes, like, video interviews of new transfers tend to be exclusive to the app.
Oh,
Okay.
Well done,
Jesus.
Casemiro.
They do.
That's
Oh shit! There's
Shit.
2 yellow cards there.
that looks like 2 yellows. I think Maguire might get off. Casemiro's one was dodgy.
Keep going. Corner and 2 yellows. A yellow.
See, Casemiro looks like he gets the ball there to me.
Yeah.
Maguire's just
nowhere near
shocking.
it. Yeah. Maguire's is nowhere near. It's 2-on-1.
It's just weird because like in his first season, Maguire, like he was quite good, wasn't he?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
And it's kind of just like now you look at him and you just think, like, how was he ever good?
Yeah.
We're a little bit all over the place, aren't we? In corners sometimes
It's sad.
defending.
So I've got a little bit of positivity about Maguire all of a sudden. I think he's a
Good header. Who's that? Casemiro. From the corner, headed away. Bit of play down the left. Ben around the ball out.
Is that gone out as well?
Yeah.
Linesman's having a fucking melt.
That did go out. That
He's
one.
second guessing.
I don't
everything
understand why
now.
there isn't 4 linesmen. Lines, 4th officials.
Must be budgets.
There's in like 1, 2.
Because there's
3,
like
4.
one in opposite corners, isn't there?
Yeah,
Not
but it's
anymore.
budgets, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there is.
Do you remember there was linesmen's behind the goal at one point?
In the Champions League.
Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't
The
it?
5th official. And all they were there for was to comment on whether the ball had crossed the line.
Yeah.
I think they actually did a bit more than that.
Did they?
Yeah, because I remember there was some sort of program they did with Pierluigi Collina. It might have been Monday Night Football actually, and he showed a clip of one of them through the earpiece telling, I think it was like Clattenburg at the time, saying like, no, there's no contact on that penalty. So I think they helped with like
That was just sort of
fouls in the box as well.
VAR
Yeah.
attempt, wasn't it?
They don't still have them, do they?
No.
No.
In the Champions
They used to be
League?
stood like sort of on the where the 6-yard line met the goal line almost
Yeah,
around that
yeah.
area, weren't they? Just like looking at the 18-yard box. It was a bit odd that.
Problem is, if you had 2 linesmen on the same side, if they're both given an offside and one of them gives it and the other one doesn't, it's a bit weird, that, isn't it?
Ref's choice.
Oh, for fuck's sake, David.
Well done, David De Gea.
Jeez.
Where do you two stand on David De Gea? Because
I think he's improved in the last few weeks. I don't. Long term, it doesn't make sense with how much money he's on. But he has looked better, I think.
Yeah.
I think, this season he has. But I think it's a little bit of Martinez and Varane sort of covering up for him, to be honest.
But in fairness to De Gea, all great defences and teams that don't concede
he's got
goals,
so much
it's
space
because of the
there.
defence in the midfield
West
as
Ham.
much as the goalkeeper.
That is true.
Oh.
Oh, no. I think he's off, hopefully. Good
What a
save.
save.
It was off.
Was he off?
Yeah,
And there's our man,
Jeez.
David.
yeah, good save that.
Good save.
Was
though.
straight
Who's
out.
that just fucking dancing through everyone there? For West Ham. They went past
Dunno,
like
but that
3
was
people.
bad.
It was.
That were well bad.
Oh, well, bad.
Goes past Luke Shaw, goes past Casemiro, goes past
Oh,
Martinez.
my God, he was off.
As if
Yeah,
Maguire wasn't
God,
one of
he's
those players who... Actually, I'm just being harsh.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maguire was not to do with it.
I got a fucking Barocca in my pocket, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Thought you were just
You got the
happy to
Rock
see
of Morocco? Oh, no. It was the Rock of Gibraltar.
it. Slingers one.
Do you want to put some water in it?
Yeah, I'll pop it in my mouth and then pour the water on top.
Really?
Things that make you hydrated.
Is that allowed? Pass that to Joe.
What is it? Is it just a Barocca?
You could use that as well in a trolley, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can use
it'd probably
you can
crumble,
actually
wouldn't it?
use a Barocca in a trolley instead of a pound coin, but make sure it's
It's
not
going to be strong,
raining.
isn't it?
He's just kicking it whole. What's that? Oh, right. No, don't do that, Joe. Have you tried it before?
No.
Okay, go for it.
What do they do? Do they like
Oh,
give you
it's effervescent.
vitamins?
It's like the fucking cinnamon challenge. That you're going to be fucked.
Oh, it's fizzing like fuck.
Yeah.
Can I have the other half?
Oh, it's nice. Can I have a bit because I quite like it.
Do you? Thank you.
Enjoy that. Oh,
Goodness gracious.
West Ham just having a bit of good pressure here.
I don't know why the fuck.
Tastes like.
Don't know why the fuck you're munching on them.
Quite nice.
It's orange flavour, isn't it?
I like the aggression.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's like a refresher bar, but
So what is that? What have I just eaten?
Ecstasy.
Magic. Should have swallowed it, not chewed it then.
It's called. Well, I needed something to perk me up whilst I was DJing at Leeds.
so it's
Shopping centre.
what is
It's
it?
And I
ecstasy.
went into we were DJing in front of Holland and Barrett,
good choice.
The
of
dream.
location.
Alive.
the Dream. So I went to the energy section.
Omega 3.
Yeah, Omega 3. I went to the energy section of Holland and Barrett, and
The
every-
energy section.
yeah,
Is that a thing?
there was a
get, like,
sleep
wind
section.
turbines.
There was a
Fitness?
vitamin section. A
Skincare?
I don't know, something to get your penis harder.
Yeah.
And then there was an energy section, and everything was like 20 quid apart from these energy tablets.
And how much were
So
they?
what's in these?
5 quid.
So, aren't it?
Don't know.
Get them out.
Don't even know.
Get the ingredients
Yeah,
out.
they're like a Barocca, aren't they?
Don't know, are
They
they?
just fucking sort you out.
What's in them?
Oh shit! So it actually is energy. Okay, so we might get a
Is
little
there loads
bit,
of caffeine in it?
bit buzzed.
No.
Sugars, sure.
Can you start reading? Because otherwise it's just a camera staring at you saying fuck all at the minute.
I didn't know the camera was on me. Serbian ginseng extract.
Oh god, we're all gonna have boners in about 14 minutes, aren't we?
Right, okay, Wellman's
Oh,
energy.
the table flips.
16 nutrients and Serbian ginseng. What does that
I
mean?
wonder how that differs from a sort of maybe a Bosnian and Herzegovinian and
I want to go to Bosnia.
Ginseng. Where do you reckon they get that from?
Just so we can read it, see if he's going to die. With his
Can I have a
answers.
quick look? Siberian.
What
It's
Siberian?
not Serbian. Siberian ginseng. I
Can
think
you
it's
read?
No, I'm a bit thick.
effervescent micro.
Effervescent, come on.
Oh, wake me up!
Oh, you
That's
go,
evanescence.
go.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wait.
Evanescence. I'll be honest, West Ham are looking decent at the minute.
Yeah, they're in a bit of control. You're not going to read? No, give them here then. I thought you were reading out what they're in.
United just
That
need
was
to kind of
amazing.
regroup and come back.
Come on, rhythm.
This is a problem. I worry about this a bit when I
dancer.
don't know if it happens to be when
Yeah, I
Maguire's
call
playing or if
Orlando
it's
rhythm.
a Maguire issue.
Go on.
But it does seem as though we are a bit more frantic, a bit more nervy when he's on the pitch, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those sort of situations
sure.
there where West Ham are just running straight through us. They haven't happened at all when Varane's been playing, have they? Do you know these situations?
There's more
like that?
confidence in the midfield
100%.
of what's going on behind them, I guess.
I think that's part of it. Also, his positioning is better, isn't it? Varane's position is better than Harry Maguire's.
The problem with Varane, though, is that he is having an issue with fitness. And I just think it's the same with Martial. Like, it doesn't matter how good they are when they're available, but if they're not available, like, is that even worth them being around?
You think?
Do you know what I mean? I do, because especially now when we don't have good backup for either of them.
Come on,
Do you know what
that's
I mean?
nothing.
If you have those players when you're like a title-winning team, like, or a team that challenges almost every year, and you have squad depth, it's not as bad. But we don't have that, so it's just important we do recruit, and we do get another striker, we do get
Tastes a
another
bit like
centre back.
Sonny D, doesn't it?
Sonny, I haven't had that for yonks.
Yonks. Yonks and yonks. Come on then. Cresswell. Craggs.
Jesus Christ, that was strong, that.
Go on, back yourself.
Martinez,
Go
final
on.
Pass.
He's going to ping it, isn't he?
Got any pantomime books?
Oh, what a ball! Go on, and again.
That's absolutely
fuck's sake.
shit by Cristiano
Right,
Ronaldo.
go to the World Cup, Ronaldo. Get fit, come back.
Martinez does so
Do
well
well.
there, and that's just a fucking stinker from Ronaldo, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Come on, everyone makes mistakes.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying he's shit. I'm saying that was shit.
He's making them too
Just
often.
literally
at
just
the
shook his head
moment.
and said bad. Martinez does brilliant.
Bad.
This pass as well, I didn't even think this was on. The weight he puts on this pass here, Martinez, is fucking unbelievable.
That is a great pass.
Even if Rashford was making that run, he just passes it straight to Kurt Zouma, Ronaldo. Just try and keep the ball for a minute now. That was brilliant from Martinez. I love him.
It was good.
That's shite. A lot of ball.
Why are we giving away the ball
Come
so
on.
much? Welly!
Bruno.
Oh!
Fuck's sake, man.
We're all fucking shite. Oh man, we're a bit fucking sloppy, aren't we?
Yeah.
This is just going to be one of those games where you're just going to have to try and get a result and just keep going until we hit form again. So we're certainly not in form today.
So true.
There he is.
Jan
Sarah
Inge
of Galthgate.
Hoff says,
Wim Hof.
commentator in Norway, Harry Maguire, has been rescued 3 times for being way out of positions. Interesting. Rescued.
Wim Hof is a... Sorry, this guy is a Norwegian commentator.
No, I think he's watching it in Norway. And that's what
yeah.
the Norwegian commentators said. And
My
Wim
eyebrows
Hof's
started
watching.
twitching since I ate that effervescence tablet.
Wake me up.
I've still got the taste in my mouth. Like it's a little bit of bubbling still. Also.
That sent me wild then when I necked it. Absolutely.
You
I think
gonna
you're supposed
have the
to supposed to drink it with...
Go on then.
Go on then.
A couple of bits.
Supposed to drink it with a pint of water. That'd be another piss.
I'd reckon that would be with milk.
What?
Pretty minging to it. Go on. Good energy from Rashford today, though.
Well done, David. Bit more pressure from United here, just holding the ball a bit. Oh, it's gone long there, Martin is.
Oh my god.
That was a bit mad, wasn't it?
Goodness
fuck off, Fabianski. Are you serious?
It's not. I think he was offside.
Fabianski's gone down like blinking and like stuttering because he headed the ball.
Yeah, but how often do you head a ball as a keeper, I suppose?
Yeah, to be fair.
Well, I don't care. It's only a football.
He hasn't headed that right.
Oh, he's collapsed.
That must be... He's not putting that on.
No, I reckon head injury assessment. And I reckon now.
Oh. That would... No, I'm sorry.
If he dies of concussion now.
That's not... That,
He's fine. He's just headed a football.
that would have spooked me, that. He
Fuck
landed
off.
like a fucking weirdo.
It is a spooky season, isn't it? It's
He
actually
just,
well
he just
spooky,
landed
isn't it?
and gone, oh,
Stop being so fucking
never headed
tight.
the ball before. Shut up. He's a professional footballer. He can head a ball without fucking...
How often does he keep a header ball?
I don't give a shit.
More than you think. Because when
What?
they do that, they have to use their head. If they're making contact with the ball outside the box, it's usually
See?
with their head. But
Or
it
with the
isn't-
feet.
It isn't that
Oh,
often.
fucking
They do
lying.
train
You're
every
lying to
day, though.
yourself.
Go on.
He's not training
Get in the
headers.
box, Ronaldo.
Go on.
And you'd like
We'll take
Ronaldo
this
there, wouldn't
short
you?
corner.
Someone says, Connor Allen says, where's McGrath's hair dust?
In
Where is
there.
it?
Didn't wear it today.
Why not?
Because you have to have someone else to put it on. And it
Yeah,
seems
bring
like
it in. Leave it in the studio.
No, because I like it. Sometimes I like it if we go film.
Have you
Put it in
used
it.
it?
I've used it once.
Go on, Luke.
Touch.
Great cross.
Ball.
Go!
I like
Come
your back
on.
post.
Yo! It's going to go for a
You
throw.
made a wild noise then. Yo!
Yo.
Need that clipping. Yo!
Nice.
That
Hit
could-
up.
Oh,
referee.
ref.
Yellow card, ref.
Scamack,
Put him in the
what's he
box.
doing at right back?
Go Ellie.
As if,
Let's see that Alanga kick then.
I don't think
Fucking
Maguire got
honestly.
booked for that challenge he did
Maguire,
earlier, and
Alanga
Scamack
is-
got booked for that.
A very good player off the ball. He's like the forward version of Fred. Like, he's good off the ball. He makes good runs. He does the right thing when the opposition has the ball. But when he's got the ball, he's not quite there, is he?
Do you think Fred's actually that good off the ball?
I don't think he's that good, but I don't think Alanga's that good off the ball.
It's just
I'm so
one of his
confused.
best things.
Yeah, just better than when he's on it.
Yeah, true. That is definitely true.
What about when he's nearly on it?
Sort of-
Then you're worried,
That's your
'cause
kind
you
of
know
grand
what's
old
coming.
Duke of York phenomenon, isn't it?
He had 10,000
Because
men,
then he's neither up or down.
and he might
Hit
fall
that.
down again. Hit
Nice.
it.
Oh, Bruno backtracking like a beast there, wasn't he?
That was the most casual. I'll let it go out.
Those two on the left-hand side have
seen.
got the same body type. Is it Jared Bowen and Luke Shaw next to each other?
Yeah.
They're like two of the same person.
It's like
They room
a
together at
unstoppable
England.
force meets an irremovable. What is it?
Immovable.
Immovable object.
Irremovable mould on your tile grout. At some point, you're just not getting rid of it, are you?
This week's going to hold out to the half time, I think.
It's a great cross. that.
Hopefully, there's no minutes added on.
It's a
Oh,
shot.
Langer, you
my-
fuck.
It's a
Can't
shocking
believe
touch
it.
and an even worse shot.
I
from
just-
Elanga.
I actually played Sunday League
Do
this
you know if
morning
that
and
was
did
me?
something very similar to that.
Did you?
Very It wasn't on the volley, though. But I did have a shot that nearly went out for a throw-in.
What position do you play?
I played left back today, but I was
Today, you've played
getting
today.
forward.
Ethan's looking for a team.
Go on.
But he has to play in goal because he's got O'Dickey.
Yeah, no, he was telling me he's
The
a
net's
really good
actually small
keeper.
as well.
Yeah.
Will was telling me the same. You wouldn't think it based on his height.
No.
But,
Diminutive GK. That's what his YouTube handle is.
really?
Yeah.
Aw. Bless.
Lovely little clip and flick from Ericsson.
Oh my
Great
God, what
crosses.
a ball.
Oh!
Come on, what a goal.
What a goal!
2 headers in 2 fucking games. That's more like it from Marcus Rashford.
Rashford
finish.
has learned how to header.
That was
This is
phenomenal.
amazing.
That was a proper
That
header.
ball.
Who
That
put a
was
ball in?
magic.
Who put a ball in?
Ericsson.
Oh!
Do you know why that
Jesus
ball was so
Christ.
good? Because it was on the half volley.
Yeah.
That was actually like the perfect
Genuinely,
ball.
Gets past
the
his man.
perfect ball.
Up in the air, beats him. Back across goal. That is fucking fantastic.
100th
And that
United
is
goal. If my
If you what?
adding up's correct.
That your reading's correct. I doubt that as much as you're
What?
adding. There you go. Rashford
Oi,
with the
that's
celebration.
Ronaldo
Get
did
fucking
that
Picture himself.
a
do it.
long while back.
100 goals for Manchester United and Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
Look at this little crossy here from Ericsson.
Oh, it's so
That
good.
is genuinely fantastic
It's
from Rashford
such a
there.
good goal.
Brilliant.
Who was-
Oh, but also Ericsson,
Jesus, Sam.
you sexy man.
I love that. He's obviously heard the criticisms. He's heard. He's had the stick.
Never a handball.
For not being good enough in the air.
Never.
He's working it.
What a ball.
Look at this. Great cross. Rashford. Past his man. Bang! That's good stuff.
I was
that.
going to say, why didn't he challenge? But he just didn't have time.
That's just really good from Marcus Rashford.
That's so good.
I love
Well
that.
in.
I love that he's clearly trying to work on it as well. 'Cause
Handball.
He had another header in this game where he headed it down, headed it on target.
Yeah.
That's
The man can now head a ball. How things change, but
shit.
deal with that.
Well
Well
done,
in
Dallo.
Dallo.
Well done, Dallo. Well done, Dallo.
What's that stat that's going around today as well about United having an academy player in the squad for like the 6 millionth game in a row or something?
Since the 40s or 50s, isn't
You know
it?
it.
85 years today, apparently.
Wow.
As in 85
been a-
years, they've
yeah.
always had.
There's been an academy player in the
player.
match day squad every single
amazing.
game for 85 years.
I love that.
Yeah.
I do love that.
Yeah,
Because
it's
that's
really good.
like, how can you? That's just like identity.
Imagine someone
isn't it?
forgot and they just didn't do it one week.
Nah, I feel like
They were just like,
I
forget
feel like someone is in charge of that.
Someone's
stat.
whole job is keeping that stat
Yeah, I
going.
really think that's someone's whole job.
Colin Bruno.
Just be like, oh,
But in fairness, I bet for most of those games it's been in the first 11, let alone the starting squad, has it? Because I can't think of an era, certainly since the 60s, where we've not had
is
generally-
that every game, including like Carabao
every single
Cups?
game. Caramel Cup.
Carabao.
That's one you get in the fucking milk tray, Joe. I'll have a caramel cup and a raspberry crisp, please.
What you want about?
You just said the caramel cup.
I didn't. I said the Carabao.
Oh, did you? I've just got caramel on the brain.
Maybe I did.
Takes the slightest nudge. Dennis Law in the crowd there, looking cool as fuck.
It actually does look cool,
As you
doesn't
can
it?
see that he's got to 100 goals faster than anyone for Manchester United, only taking 110 games for Manchester United. There's a point, I think it was the
Amazing.
63-64 season for United, or 60, I think it was 63-64, where there was like, toward the end of the season, there was about 8 or 9 games in a row that United won 1-0. And he scored like 7 of them.
Really?
Like just ridiculous like
On the
lines
bounce.
of return, yeah.
That is amazing.
My dad's favourite ever player, Dennis Law. But yeah, he's brilliant. Obviously, I think he's the 3rd highest goal scorer for United. Anyway, most goals in a single season.
Dennis Law.
Yeah, for
How
United,
many?
46.
All comps.
All comps.
Just the Caramel Cup.
Just Carabao. He only played Carabao, but my God, did he bag. He's averaging 10.8
See,
goals
Caramel
a game.
might have been a previous sponsor of the league.
Might have been. Yeah, Caramac.
What is Caramac again? Isn't it like peanut?
No,
stuff?
it's like caramel.
I don't think it is.
What do you mean? What's Caramac?
Oh no, yeah, it's that white chocolate that's caramelly. Don't like it, to be honest.
I've never had it. Someone just said Maguire isn't anywhere.
Well, he's on the
Right,
pitch,
yeah.
isn't he?
He's playing.
He's at Old Trafford, I think.
Oh, it's the ball up. The ball. Oh,
I think it's easier to hit a ball when it's like bouncing like that. To be fair.
It's easy to get the loft on it for certain.
Yeah. What an angle! What a
Really
camera
good
angle
header.
that is, by
It's
the
a
way.
really good header, that.
he just thinks, fuck it, I'm going to put it over there and see what happens.
Yeah, I actually
Man,
really like that goal.
Half-time way
I
up.
did say 1-0 Rashford goal.
Yeah, it's only half-time.
There's a lot of football left though.
You said 2-2, didn't you, Joe?
Means we're in for a treat. 3 more
No,
goals.
not a
left.
treat. We're in for a fucking.
That would be very sad.
Winning the game to drawing it.
That would be very sad.
We're in for a treat. Joe just thinks more goals the better. He thinks United's best result this season was the 6-3.
He loved
9
it.
goals. Like, brilliant.
He loved it.
I will buzz if we win. Don't. I'm not bothered about the draw.
Good. I believe you. I do actually believe you.
I shouldn't hope so. I should hope so. I don't know. Yeah, it's a
Free
bit
kick
shit,
to
that
West
West
Ham.
Ham kit, actually.
Proper bog standard haircut and Cresswell in it. One of them haircuts you can get for under a tenner. That
Where from?
Supercuts. £4.99 Chesterfield near the bus station.
Or Primark, you can get your hair cut quite cheap, I think.
Can you? Yeah, haircut in Primark.
You can.
Yeah,
you can
there's barbers in
the one in
Primark.
town, you can.
What is Primark trying to be?
All right,
Clothes
There's,
and barbershop.
there's cafes in it.
Did you know the world's
got Central
largest
Barber
shop,
The
haven't they?
world's largest Greggs is now in Primark
You're
in
joking.
London.
Got a Greggs in it.
They call themselves something else though. Like
Not called Greggs?
Tasty by Greggs.
Really?
It's like when you see the brands sort of have a new brand name and then in smaller writings by.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to distance themselves and become a bit more old market now and again in some places. But then in the small print, by Greggs.
Nothing screams up market like being inside a Primark.
They're not as bad as they used to be.
Sorry.
I'm not going to lie.
Listen,
Have you been to one
fucking
tasted
Greggs.
by Greggs?
no.
No.
I don't either.
Go on.
Do you know what it's called in
Love
Ireland?
that.
Where it's originally from?
Pennies.
Oh,
Is it?
yeah.
Pennies.
It's called
My mum
Primark.
used to work in a Pennies.
Oh, Primark is called Pennies, not
Yeah,
Greggs.
yeah. It's
I was going to say
originally-
Greggs is
it's
originally from
originally
Newcastle,
Irish.
isn't it? Is Primark Irish?
Yeah.
Wow. I always assumed it was from like some
There we go.
just country that was almost pretending to be.
Let's cut this out.
Love that.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'll stop there. I assumed. Oh, I said.
Oh!
Rashford, come on, aren't you going to win your headers again? Ericsson, Bruno, go on, Luke. Nice. Oh, Luke Shaw with a touch. Back post.
Oh, I swear, a little bit of it. Oh, man, that would have been a good goal.
I love that. Any contact and that's in.
Yeah, just a little bit of something on that would have just take the keeper the wrong way, wouldn't it?
100%.
Oh!
Adam McCarran, backing up what you said there. Yeah, Primark is Irish. It's pennies here.
Yeah, my
Adam
mum used to
McCarran.
work in a Pennies. She's Irish.
Pennies. I wonder why they changed it.
I think maybe because we had the pound shop over here. And that's probably it.
Yeah,
I'm not
actually,
even
right.
lying.
Yeah, because
Because they don't have the pound shop in Ireland. When you
got
go to Ireland, they've got the €2 shop. I'm not even joking.
It's not even €1.
No, it's €1, not with inflation. Christ, no, €2 shop when I go over.
To be fair, Poundland now, you can't get much for a pound.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
They've
So
been a
maybe
real-
when they brought over here, pennies, they might just think it was a knockoff pound.
When you think in the 90s how much better Poundland was in terms of what you could get for your money,
When you think
you
in
get
the
like Easter
90s.
eggs and stuff in there.
you get all sorts. Whereas now,
Why did you go straight to Easter eggs?
Wow, I just thought
Good
like
point, that.
I don't know. I
You're
just
supposed
thought
to get
what
videos.
used to be.
you're supposed to get DVDs in there.
I think you still can.
Know what you
But
want?
they're probably not. A
No,
pound.
not filth.
Rude DVDs.
No,
in
No,
you'll get
no
like
one's
Toy
saying
Story
rude.
2. Like
That's not got a sexy in it.
Woody.
say it again, cowboy. If the boot fits, that's not sexy.
West Ham
I think we peaked at Woody.
on the right. Being a bit sneaky themselves here, West Ham, aren't they? Trying to get on the score sheet before half time.
Oh, come on.
Headed away by Maguire. Ronaldo just catches it because he knows the full-time whistle, half-time whistle's coming.
All right.
1-0 half-time, then Marcus Rashford's header puts United in the lead. Good header as well, that, wasn't it?
Really good header. Listen, I think this has been a good game of footy. We're not two great teams. We're two good teams having a big game of football today. Means a lot for both of them to win. Huge game. We win in 1-0. Now, I've been building up to this iconic way all first half. I'm going to go take it. I'll see you all in a second, yeah?
Yeah, go on then.
Give us your thoughts on that first half then, Dre.
I think it started off quite, end to end, and then West Ham did start to look like they were going to be the better team. Do you know what I mean? They started growing into the game. They started having a little bit of sustained pressure, and then United just kind of out of nowhere, really. Just there was a little bit of United kind of pressure, and then we just got a nice goal. But there was lots of positives in that. Lots of good passing, lots of good runs, lots of energy from Elanga and Rashford. Ronaldo's been pretty quiet as usual, but I think it's that midfield battle that we seem to be winning right now. It'll just be interesting to see how we get on in the second half.
Just
get
your
any
thoughts.
changes.
Sorry, get your thoughts in on that first half in the comments. We'll go through your comments. Just someone I wanted to point out, because I'm looking at the stats here. Diogo Dalot, most chances created for United, most crosses for United, most interceptions for United as well. So both ends of the pitch and doing that good sort of pressing job, winning the ball back. I think he has been. He's had a good half, Diogo Dalot, hasn't he?
He has, without a doubt. He's been really good recently. And it's actually funny because he was one of those players where there was a period last season when I think people were saying he was playing really well. And I was kind of like, well, he's not, is he? And it sort of just made me think, like, if people think this is good for Dalot, we're in trouble here. But then this season, he's just gone on leaps and bounds. He's been really... I think he's been one of our best players this season, without a doubt.
I think he's been good, and I think he had a couple of games where he looked a little bit shaky, but I think last couple of weeks, again, he's back to looking how he was before. There's the sort of current updated league table. United leapfrogging Chelsea if things stay as they are, up onto 23 points. Still with a game in hand on Spurs and Newcastle in front of us. People mentioned before, I think United have currently, as it stands, got 9 worse goal difference than Spurs. So we need, 4 or 5 more this game and 4 or 5 more in the other one to go third. Yeah. But we could go level on points for Spurs if we win these two games.
We're only 6 points behind City.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The amount of goals Haaland's been scoring, the amount of plaudits they've been getting, and they beat us 6-3. We're only 6 points behind them.
I know.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad at all. Let's talk about Rashford a bit, because he's had the most shots for United. He's had 4 shots. No one's had more than 2 other than him. Scoring that goal, that's 2 headers in 2 games from now. He missed the one against Newcastle. He's always had a bit of a, I wouldn't say problem, but heading's always been a bit of a weakness for him, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think he's been in the training ground just blasting headers non-stop, because that was the one in the midweek was a really good connection. That one there, beating his man, flying past the defender and winning that header, was genuinely good sort of striker's play, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think, me and my mate last season, we used to go to the games, we used to joke about how Rashford just does not win headers and he doesn't even challenge for them. But he did say he wants to be a number 9, didn't he? He said that. And to be a top number 9, you have to be able to head the ball. Yeah. He's obviously been working on it, and he scored 2 great headers in 2 games. Ronaldo did it, didn't he? I'm sure when Ronaldo was a young winger, he wasn't doing headers and stuff.
No.
But then he turned out to be one of the best headers of the ball the game's ever seen.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that you can add to your game. It's not something where you either have it or you don't.
No.
And Rashford obviously wants it in his game and needs it.
Yeah,
and he's getting it.
Especially the ability to head uncontested balls on target. You can definitely learn that.
Yeah.
You can get better at that. You can't learn, or you can improve your jump, but some things are sort of more innate around heading.
Yeah.
Like your leap, your timing, those sort of things. But you can improve on those as well. I think of all the things, it's slightly more like there's less moving parts to a header than there is to dribbling past someone or stepping onto this, or trying to sort of knock it to one side and put the ball across the goalkeeper.
Yeah, you say that. But like in attack, you have to meet the ball, don't you?
You do, but with a header, almost every headed goal that's ever been scored was a first time. You're not like, you don't have to sort of build a header.
Yeah,
you
that's
just
true.
head the ball. Sometimes you knock it up in the air and you nod it in because of how it's worked out, but no one's ever like chipping it up to their own head.
Yeah,
you are heading
right.
it first time into the net. It's a single time finish, and you can work on getting much better at that. And obviously, the improvements we're seeing here, I can't imagine they've come since the Newcastle match, because it would be too short a period. But he's clearly working on it, because I don't think he's capable of scoring those 2 headers in back-to-back games this time last season or through most of his career. Either it's a confidence thing or a work thing. But either way, that's 2 excellent headers now, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. But the thing is as well, you have to remember the ball from Eriksen made that a delightful... Oh, there you go. We've just seen it there. Another header from Rashford. But yeah, it was the ball from Eriksen which just made it almost a delight to head. Because you know what I mean? Like, there was so much pace on the ball. Mm-hmm. All he had to do was get his head to it. But saying that, the way he got over... Who's the right back?
I'm not actually sure who it is that he jumps over, We'll have a look at that. Is it Kehrer? I think it's Tilo Kehrer at the back post there.
I mean, he still had work to do, didn't he? He still had to get on the end of it.
Yeah, it's a proper
header.
It's
a fair play to it.
Yeah, it's a really good header from Marcus Rashford. And if we're going to give him stick when he misses one, you got to give him credit when he scores one, especially one that's, beating his man in the air as well. It's not just like, empty, unmarked back post.
Thing is,
he's not the favourite for that when the ball comes in.
But even the one against Newcastle that he missed to win the game, like, he missed the target, but do you know what I mean? It's not like he missed the target by a lot. It's like if he scored that header, it would have been like perfectly side netting. Do you know what I mean? So he's in the right area. It's not like he's just hit it at the keeper.
Or completely bounced off the wrong part of his head.
He's definitely gone for like the right area of the goal.
Yeah.
Because he's almost like trying to make it as hard as possible for the keeper to save. So like that's still like a good sign, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely improving on his heading, which is good to see.
Yeah, definitely. And that's 100 goals for Manchester United as well for Rashford. Mm-hmm. Do you think he's a slightly underrated player in United's recent history? Because he's 24 years old, he's played most of his games for Man United as a winger, and he's got 100 goals for the club. I know that his goal-to-game ratio isn't, Ruud van Nistelrooy levels, but he's obviously a prolific player that has played a lot of games since he's been a teenager. I think he's been an excellent player for United, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because like he's been one of our better players in an era where we haven't been that good, which is obviously something that, I mean, I haven't experienced as a United fan, and I'm sure you two haven't either, where it's sort of like he's one of our best players, but we're not playing that well. So you have to take that into consideration. You could argue that it's easier to shine in those teams because the team's not that good. But then you could also argue you're playing in the worst team, it's harder to score goals. I mean, the fact I think he's 25 like today or tomorrow or something.
Is he?
Yeah. So if you
birthday celebrations.
Hello. But yeah, he scored 100 goals. I'm older than Marcus Rashford. He scored 100 goals for Manchester United, and he's younger than me. That is mad.
Yeah,
that is
when
well
do you think
mad.
you'll score 100?
Well, I don't know. I haven't even scored one yet, so I haven't even played.
Keep trying though. What you got there?
Just brought a 12 to the occasion. Do you want one?
Can I have one?
There is. Oh.
Please.
I've
got some raisins in my bag actually. I might have some raisins.
Go for a thingy.
Yeah. Go on then.
Well, go on then. Pass me that.
You're gonna get this.
There's one twirl over there. There's an arrow.
Do you want to talk about the game?
Oh, nah, something else. Get your super chats in. I'd love to read them out. This is, let's have a look here. Which ones have you read out? Pretty much all of them.
No, we haven't.
Omar says Rashford is going to get another one. I mean, the second goal I think is critical because I think West Ham are going to score.
Do you actually
I think West Ham have got a goal in them. I think we need to score 2 today.
Do you reckon?
What are you saying about that?
I don't know. It depends what happens to the game because it could get quite cagey. And then it just becomes a question as can United hold out or not? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know, but I can see that happening. And that would mean there wouldn't be any more goals.
Get your thoughts in and comments. What about, have you made of Maguire so far? A lot of people were talking about him early doors. He looks like he's just sort of staying back a little bit, not getting involved in the big tackles or decisions.
Yeah, he's getting back into the swing of it, isn't he? And we can all say, oh, he's not that good and this and that, but look, he needs to get back into the swing of things. He hasn't played a number of games on the bounce for a long time. He's probably still getting into it. He hasn't conceded yet.
Yeah, that's true.
If United keep a clean sheet today, that looks good on Maguire's record.
So let's have a look at this. Adu says Maguire is making me nervous, although on a different sort of point, Dig Amber says Maguire looks great at the set pieces. So in the corners and that West Ham have, he looks a bit like a steady rock at the back. Do you agree?
Oh, I can't really remember him heading any out, but maybe I just wasn't watching.
Nick says, I'm good, we've never seen Maguire again. Lindelof is way better. Snowy says Maguire has been all right, but at the end of the day, he's not a United player. Crikey. Edward says, hello, it's midnight from Malaysia, in Malaysia.
Nice.
Get to bed. Linville B says Maguire doesn't fit the style of football, too slow to reactions, gets dragged out of position, slows the ball down with extra touches.
Do you think Lindelof is way better than Maguire?
I don't think he's way better, but maybe for what we've seen this season, he's above Maguire.
Yeah.
And that is if it's because of the way he's playing in Ten Hag's style, or Maguire's confidence and ability has just fell off a cliff.
The thing is, his confidence is a massive factor into how bad he's playing as well.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And I think people are forgetting that. I'm not saying a confident Maguire is Varane, but I'm saying that the fact he's not confident will definitely be a big factor. in his performances.
Bubba 1024 looking at subs that we might be making in the second half.
Yeah.
Sancho for Elanga, would that be something you look at?
I think Elanga's played quite well, to be fair.
Yeah, Joe Smith's
I'd,
back, but he's really just hurt his funny bone. And I know that's going to absolutely kill.
Bless.
It's going to kill.
His cotton
Are you
sock.
okay, Joe? Yeah. It really caught the funny bone on your side there and makes you all tingly inside, doesn't it?
Garnacho sub makes a ton of sense, says the Polish wonder. What do you think about that? One of the Joes.
You all right, mate?
I've just hit my knee on the table so fucking hard. Oh my God, I tried to jump into my chair.
What part of the kneecap
Why
hit
did
the
you
table?
try and jump into your
Because
chair?
the iPad was on the chair, so I tried to sort of step over the iPad to straddle it. And instead, I just absolutely.
You want to straddle your
I'm
chair?
going for a Marcus Rashford.
Like that.
I don't think we need to make any subs. Do you? Are you worried about United's performance so far?
I think we need 2 goals to win this game. So I think we need to get the second goal from somewhere. No, I'm not. Crack on. Let's bring it on. But I'm just saying in the 60th minute, if we're looking for more goals, maybe Garnacho, I think, deserves getting on more than Sancho. I think in the Premier League, 20 minutes to go in a game of football at Old Trafford with his hero Ronaldo on the pitch, Garnacho did so well or really took the game out of scuff of the neck on Thursday. He deserves a good 20, 15-minute run out in a United shirt with a Premier League crowd behind him. And I think he'll thrive off it.
Yeah.
So if we need that second goal, if it's 1-1 or if it's still 1-0, and you're thinking, fucking hell, West Ham are in this, I'd get Garnacho on. Because I think he's just going to liven the game up a little bit.
Over Sancho?
I think Sancho has had, over the last couple of games, some bad performances for United. And I think the punishment there... What's up with you?
Nothing.
Have you done
My knee's
something?
hurting so bad still.
Is it really?
Fucking killing.
I think you dislocated it or something.
Nah, I'm not an idiot.
What do you mean, an idiot?
Anyway, carry on.
Wow, if you... So you're saying anyone who's watching this who's ever dislocated their knees an idiot?
No, that's absolutely not.
Yes,
what I'm
it
saying.
is.
I said I
Put it
would...
in the chat. Have you ever dislocated your knee? Because you're an idiot.
I'm not messing anyway.
What are you looking at?
She shit, it's nice. Where's it from?
Got picked this up in a charity shop in
Did you?
Paris.
Wow.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's a lovely little
Stunk
French
at the time, but put it through the wash and it was fine, no?
Lovely.
Them Haribos are nice, aren't they? Bubblegum flavour. Cal, can I get another water, please? Yeah. Thank you. I think Antonio there looking like he's warming up, getting ready to play for United, for West Ham.
Plogs LC says, currently both my knees are dislocated.
He's a proper thick twat, isn't he?
Are you... Let's just have a look at some of these stats again, because
Get the iPad out.
I wanted to run something past you.
Past me.
United 9 shots, 3 on target. West Ham 3 shots, none on target. Have you been impressed with United's control of the game? Mm-hmm. Even though we've not had that much possession, we have limited West Ham chances, haven't we?
Do you know what? Do you know what I've been really happy with? Sorry. Twirls are claggy. Can we get that as a hashtag? I think that we both had good spells of the game between us, West Ham and United. We've made the most of our time on the ball, where West Ham have failed to really capitalise on their attack and the fact that we're playing with a makeshift back four, you'd say. If David Moyes has a really big old chat with him at half-time and gives him a bit of a bollocking, this second half might be West Ham making the most of their spells and really pushing us to the test here. However, Ten Hag could counterbalance that by saying, right, get that ball and let's have it. We need that second goal. Do not mess about.
I think we need to keep possession a little bit better as well. We've had more possession than them, but it's not been a sort of controlling performance. It's been more of a kind of...
Never walk with your hands in your pockets.
Rather than controlled.
Because if you fall over, bang your head.
That's actually so true.
Smack your head.
There's wires knocking about.
That's what my dad told me.
Really?
Do you ever do that?
Never walk with your hands in your pockets, because if you fall over, what's going to stop you from hitting your head?
Just take your hands out before you hit the ground.
And you couldn't do it.
Not always.
You couldn't do it. You ever dislocated your knee?
No, have you?
Nah, I'm all right.
It's not thick.
How unfair.
Can you chat whilst me and Joe eat these 12?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so football, innit? Was it 1-0?
Yeah.
I reckon this half, United are going to start strong. then there's going to be a bit of a shaky kind of period from West Ham. Then I reckon we're going to get a goal, and it will just calm all those nerves. That's what I think is going to happen.
Keeper change, West Ham.
Ooh. Oh, do you reckon that was a head injury that we were all
Joe
laughing
was
at?
slagging off.
Yeah. Ball hits the back of his head.
Not start the game?
No.
No, what was it? Fabianski.
did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. I hope he's okay.
Any word on why Areola's come on for Fabianski?
It's got to be because of the head injury.
It must be. They're probably saying. Oh, we're back underway.
That was rapid, that.
Surely not.
Yeah,
He's
innit?
not headed the ball.
He hasn't even
He's
put his
gone
gloves
off.
on yet.
Wow.
But when was the last time he headed a ball?
Probably in training this week.
Really?
Thing is, he plays football every single day as a job for like a few
Yeah,
hours.
with his
He's
hands.
I know, but he's probably heading
Come
it a bit.
on,
Go on.
straight away.
You bastard.
Big game. If we can get a win and just, get a little bit of a goal difference going as well. If we can win this like 2 or 3-0, that'll be very, very healthy.
Are they offside there? What's that? Is that our...
I don't know.
Our free kick. I think West Ham striker was offside there. Pulled it right back.
Right, he's pulling it right back.
Snapped it. Oh no.
What's going on?
I can't tell. I don't want to see zoomed in versions of Moyes and Areola. I want to see the fucking match.
Oh.
That's poor though. Who's that? Ericsson.
Well, you're in luck because they've put it back on.
Good.
Right, let's get a grip of this game now.
Yeah, let's
All
try and keep
position,
possession a
get the
little
second goal. Ding dang do. When have we ever had like a really nice, comfortable midweek?
Yeah. Or Tottenham the other week.
That was actually nice.
That was the best performance I've seen Man United putting in.
Yeah, that was
about 4 years.
The thing is, though, it's still got a little
got
bit
PTSD
nervy at
from
one
last
point
season.
because you did just clock. Shit, we're only 1-0 ahead.
That's terrible. That from Maguire. I don't even know what he's trying to do there.
It's in his head as well, though, isn't it? It's in his head. They're like, shit, like, I've got the ball at my feet. Shit, I've got to make a good pass because everyone's on my back, blah, blah, blah.
It's got to be hard.
Because it's true that, like, if you're a defender and you have
It's
the
hard.
ball, you're thinking when you have the ball. Whereas, like, midfielders, attackers, everything's happening so quick that you're not actually thinking. And as soon as you doubt yourself on the ball, you're probably going to make a wrong decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, but surely you make a wrong decision when you're
When you're not thinking.
when you're a Sunday League player or you're a five-a-side player. When you're a Premier League centre back, you probably can
Well done, Harry.
make the right decision.
Yeah, but Maguire
did
wouldn't have
really
been
well
one of
there.
those. He wouldn't have been of an era where, when he was a kid playing football, playing centre back, they would have been teaching him how to play out the back. He would have just about missed that era, I think. So, playing out from the back and having time on the ball is probably not natural to him.
Is it well?
corner to West
That's
Ham?
what he's good at. It's not a corner, is it? Just let the ball run. Why has he done
He
that?
probably accidentally clipped him or
I
something.
don't think it was that good of a... I know.
It was good. He pushed the defender out of the
Yeah,
way.
well, then he gave away... Oh,
No, he didn't.
Oh, it's all right.
Sorry.
Well done, Harry. Come on, Harry. Here we go. But he's
Would have been a
thinking.
disaster if it was a corner.
Would have been awful.
Crack, I don't know about you,
Disaster.
but Joe, my burps, wow. We had a midday curry.
Today.
No, a couple of weeks back. We had a
But the
midweek...
burps, wow, they're still going.
We had a midweek curry,
Surely
midday
curry
curry
makes
today.
makes your
Lovely
farts
place,
worse.
rice and 3. And my burps are absolutely posted.
What did you have?
Masala. You only get like
chicken?
a little bit of it, by the way. It's not, I didn't have like 3 fucking curries.
3 full.
I was going to say.
And you get like a spoonful of 3 different curries. We love giving the ball away at the minute from defence.
Why are we playing so...
Because West Ham are pressing quite effectively.
They're going for it here. They want the equaliser straight away.
There you go.
Come
Yeah.
on!
Yeah, but we've done well to get out of that, I
We
think.
have.
Did you have a naan? Oh, for fuck's
Joe
sake.
banned me from having a naan, says I get too sloppish.
Sloppish. That's a word that's just been invented. Sometimes he gets a little bit sluggish when he has a
Oh,
naan.
sluggish.
Yeah,
Genuinely.
second
What,
half of the
just like
Watchalong, he can
mentally?
lag.
Yeah. And is it the naan?
I
I don't
believe
know.
so.
That'd be the fucking spoonfuls of curry as well.
We keep giving the ball away. Trying
Why
to pass it
are
out
we
from the back.
bad?
This is where Rice does
Because West
his
Ham
thing.
are pressing
innit?
well, to be fair.
You love West Ham. Why don't you Come on!
Get some bubbles out.
I remember bubbles being the word that you can't say with any emotion and it sounds bad.
What?
How did she die? Bubbles. Still
Bubbles
sounds
is
quite
something
nice,
you get
doesn't
in
it?
Poundland, isn't it?
Good block.
Oh my god.
Oh!
That's a foul.
High foot ref. That's a
Mate,
booking.
that is a bad foul.
The amount of times you see Maguire go.
He's got a booking as well, him.
He has. He's already on a booking.
He's off.
No, he's
not,
not.
is
He's not. Look.
Ref!
It's not like his foot was here.
It was quite high.
Marcez he's a little man as well.
He's 5'9".
Put your hands down, Maguire.
6.
Get to VAR.
You could
Send
argue
him off.
that's a booking. You
Of
kicked him in
course
his
it is. He's a
fucking head.
booking.
Let's have a look. Nah, he just tried to keep the ball.
Game off.
You shouldn't expect someone's head to be that low.
It's not that low.
Actually, it's high enough.
Oh, fucking hell. All changes, doesn't it?
It's that angle, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Could be a yellow, that.
And he is.
If he's already got a yellow.
I think if he's not on a booking, he might book him for that. But you're never
Maybe.
going to get a second yellow for it.
True. Yellow plus yellow equals red, doesn't it?
Yeah. Does actually.
In football.
Yeah, only football wise.
Not in painting.
Is it in any other sport? Does it in like rugby? Because I know you get sin bins.
Don't know.
But I think if you still get... You can't get another sin bin, can you?
Yeah, I think you can.
Sin. I love how it's called the sin bin. Like you've committed a sin.
Sin
Why are you
bin.
in the sin bin? Adultery. Fucking sloth.
Shag the ref's wife.
Lying.
What are the
I
seven
lied to
sins?
my dad.
Pride.
Did you know that
God-
sin
said the
means
God's name in
miss
vain.
the target?
Rashford.
Oh!
Just like Rashford did there. Well, that was probably a cross.
It was off. It was a shot come cross, wasn't it?
Dangerous, isn't he, Rashford,
shot
today?
He came. He goes,
Yeah, come shot cross. Shot or come cross.
Hey?
Jesus. My mistake. Tina Tellefson says
Tina!
7 points ahead of Liverpool after 12 games. If someone told me that in August, I would have told this person to send help. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Where's
Thing is, I wouldn't have been that shocked if someone said that to me.
Yes, you
in
would.
August. No, I
What-
mean
after
because
what game?
I
After what
thought,
game?
No, but I thought this Liverpool demise was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen at some point. And like, you know, if someone said that to me, I could go, okay, well maybe it's going to happen this season, and maybe we're going to do quite well in the Ten Hag.
I still wouldn't have believed it.
Was it 7 points? Did you say?
I think at the minute, if we got the league,
If we win, that's if we win.
table,
Surely it's not over yet, though.
Can we pull that up, please?
If we win,
Can we pull that?
I've never
this is
ever
as it
ever said
stands.
that.
Ethan,
so
can
yeah,
pull it up?
that would put us 7 points ahead of Liverpool.
Thanks for
there.
pulling it up, Ethan.
Yeah.
I really want to say that.
Thanks
at
for
some
pulling
point.
it up, Ethan. That's a foul, ref.
Ref.
Can you pull that up, please, Ethan?
F.
Cheers. Cheers, Ethan.
Pull that down, Ethan.
Oh, he gives that. Doesn't
Pull
he?
it off.
Fucking,
Oh.
Doesn't even do anything.
Luke Shawn.
Bubbles.
That's as close as you're going to get to bubble sounding menacing. He doesn't even want to run past him. He just wants the foul, doesn't he?
Yeah, man.
They've got
Big
the
ass.
exact same body type. Those two could switch heads and neither of them would notice. Do you know what I mean?
Friday.
Bowen and Luke Shaw, if they got Freaky Friday'd, neither of them would tell anyone. No one would even know.
They
He's
wouldn't
just
even
got
know.
a beard, and he's short. That's the only difference.
Yeah. But other
Mad
than
that,
that,
you could wake up and your face could be different, but you wouldn't know.
why wouldn't you?
Now, can you check the mirror, wouldn't you? And
If
go,
you don't
"Hang
check
on."
the mirror, you wouldn't know. You'd wake up and you'd see your body's different, but you wouldn't know your face is different.
No, that's true.
Mad.
Someone told me you always look better in a mirror than real life.
That's a lie.
I think that's a lie.
It doesn't even make sense.
'Cause, yeah,
How could that be the case?
I don't know. I don't know. Someone
Why
said to
doesn't
me,
it make
and I
sense?
just didn't give it a lot of thought.
Because
It does make sense though, because the mirror. What are you talking about?
Well-
the mirror shows you a reflection of yourself.
Yeah.
Mirror
So
doesn't
you always
lie.
look better in the reflection.
Why would you?
That's what. But it's not
And
like
what I'm saying is,
it's not like a
it doesn't make
philosophical
sense.
question. He's
No,
saying
but
it's
no,
like.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think it makes sense on the level that obviously not everyone just happens to look better as a mirror image of themselves rather than the actual straight version of themselves.
Also, you in
That
a
would
mirror,
be
you only
impossible.
see yourself flipped.
My eyes are wonky in the mirror.
In real life, they're straight as a die.
Got cross-eyed.
Have you? Go on then. You can press him in.
Go on, Ronaldo.
Go on, Ronnie. Force him into a long one.
Mm.
Win this now.
Well done, Harry.
I mean, you could have done better with
Yeah,
that.
you could have.
Yeah,
You just let it
Completely
land on his head.
uncontested, wasn't he?
I know we're being tight. I feel like I'm being tight every time he does something like that.
you're being a bit tight. It's a
But he
problem.
Well,
just
next
like
time he
that.
does something good, we'll praise him.
Yeah, but that,
I tried to after the other one, and Joe said he gave a corner away when he didn't.
you love Maguire, you.
I don't. I just
You
said
do?
how poor he's been. Well, I said he was poor in the first half,
I just feel a little bit bad for him.
but I think he gets some unfair.
This
still.
equaliser.
That's good.
I mean, it. Oh, there we go. This is better. Oh God.
Come on, Harry. See?
Just keep
Great
going.
pass out to Rashford there.
assist.
Langer, sorry.
Go on, Rhythm.
Come on!
It's just a bad thing
I think we need to
do.
get a Langer off.
Sancho,
I
what would you
tend to agree
reckon?
with
Or
you, yeah.
Garnacho?
I think
I'd
he's,
put
I think
Sancho
he's had
on.
his time.
I think we get Sancho on now.
Me too.
Just knows the system better than Garnacho. Who's this? Suchet. Oh, no, it's not. Is it? Last time trying to hold the ball.
The soap in the bathroom smells nice, by the way.
Thanks. Go on then, get there, Marcus. Kera with a cross. Deep.
We've got to win this.
Get rid of that.
Dallo.
Well done,
Just
Dallo.
gets enough on it.
But actually
Go on,
perfect
Anthony.
header.
Come back, come back, come back. Well done.
She's a perfect 10. God, she wears a 12.
Unlucky.
Just allowing a bit of pressure here from West Ham.
We
Good
are, and I
tackle
don't
from
like
Dallo.
it.
You been to Malta before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you? Nice.
Never.
Valletta?
I was only 12, so I don't remember it very well.
Why?
It just said visit Malta on the advertising
Oh.
boards.
Right, Antonio.
Right.
On now.
Worried?
This means they're going for it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not.
going for it.
Skamaka's not really done much, has he? It's not been his game.
No.
And he's probably going to get sent off in a
He's
minute.
kicked
Kick the life out of
Lissandro
Martinez.
Martinez in the back of the head, but other than that,
What was his other yellow for?
it was that trip on Rashford in the corner there.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It is him. I think he's number 9.
Yeah, Skamaka off for Mikel Antonio.
This will be a nice, challenging 35 minutes here.
Pull your shorts down.
He hasn't had his. Mikel Antonio tends to have sort of a 6-week period each season where he scores like 6 to 8 goals.
Yeah.
Looks brilliant and then doesn't score again for 12
Yeah.
months. He hasn't had that period yet so far this season.
Let's hope it
You know
doesn't
what I mean? He's like,
start
oh, he's
today.
got 4 goals in his last 5 games, Mikel Antonio, and then just doesn't score again for the next calendar
You are
year.
right, actually.
I feel like this might be. I hope this isn't the
Hope
start
it's
of
not,
it.
Of course. Goes without saying.
Don't we all?
Just go. We've said it though.
We have actually.
That's a funny phrase, isn't it? It goes without saying
Yeah.
because you say it.
Yeah, but then you're saying you shouldn't have said it. You didn't need to say it.
Oh, that makes
you know
sense.
what I mean?
Ah, it goes without saying.
It sounds better than saying, you didn't need to say that, mate.
Yeah. What are you saying that for? I think, yeah, it's a nice way of saying that I know I don't have to say this. You're not an idiot.
Yeah, what are you
but I'm
saying
just
that
gonna say it
for?
anyway.
Well, obviously.
It's a foul.
Right, drive. What a touch that was.
Come on now.
Come on, old Ronaldo. On the left.
Bloody hell.
Beat your man.
He knows. He knows. He
sad,
knows.
innit?
Legs are done.
That's sad, isn't it? Sad to see.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that last season he was actually really good. And this season he's just really, really bad. It's got to be that pre-season. It can't just be another year of age. I mean, I'm sure that's a little bit of a factor.
But at what point does each further year start sort of multiplying like compound interest?
I still think
Where,
it's
like,
gradual.
The year between 31 and 32 isn't as big a jump as a 36 to 37 in terms of a decline.
You're right, but do you not just think it's all gradual? And because you're noticing it more at the end, it seems like it's getting worse quicker.
Here we go.
Come on. Let's get a
He's got to
second.
go Rashford, isn't he? And ball!
Ball. Can we have a look at
Up
that?
off his knee. Up off his knee.
They'll have a look.
If it comes
Come
off
on,
the body,
Christian.
It's not meant to be a foul, is it? It looked like it might be on ball, that.
I've just clocked. We've got Christian and Cristiano.
Nice.
How nice is that?
Double Chris.
It's very nice, yeah. So
Rice.
got rice. Shouldn't have got a curry on there. Curry and rice.
Yeah, we get it.
In on my old radio show, we tried to match people up like dishes.
Did you?
Yeah, we got a curry and a rice on at the same time.
That's nice.
When you review your food, do you give it a rating out of 10? Would you give it like a star rating?
No, not really.
He just said it's fucking brilliant.
Because I started doing that with coffee, but I've kind of parked
Coffee?
that to one side. Yeah.
Joe loves coffee.
Yeah, I know. I went to TAC before I came here.
Was it
Got a
nice?
That's
latte.
miles away, isn't it?
No,
it's
it's
just
round the corner.
Oh,
Between here and the...
Oh, there is one at the uni though.
I thought there was one at Hatch.
There is as well. But that's not a foul. That's not a foul. Well done, Maguire.
You can't just knock it past someone and then
Maguire got to keep looking
try
at
and
the game
run through
still going on.
get a foul. You got to try and get round someone.
We didn't see a replay of the handball, did we?
No, we didn't.
Come on.
Well done, Bruno.
That's it, Bruno.
That's what you like to see.
Oh!
That's twice he's
come
done.
on. Oh, I tell you what.
I love that.
Sausage more on that and we're in.
You see, there was none of that last season.
No,
Just
there
that sort of passage of play.
Casemiro does excellently there.
Yeah.
That's just not a foul. I'm not going to see a replay of that
No.
makes me think that's a foul. It just absolutely isn't. You can't just knock it past someone and run into him.
Nah, you're spot on.
Just stand. He's
What,
just
Langer off for
on
who?
the pitch. You can't.
Who?
Ooh.
Tomine. Interesting. I think he thinks
So-
he's getting overrun in midfield. Maybe Bruno out on the right. Back to that 4-4-2 we spoke about before.
Maybe.
There's no other winger though, is there?
Rashford. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Because Rashford would be.
Yeah, it would have to be a 4-3-3 still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Or maybe
Bruno will get stuck in up top.
Yeah, Bruno on the right hand side there, immediately seeing pushed out there.
Yeah.
It feels like when we score one, we try and end the game.
I think
Good
he's
sign,
reacting
though,
there
if you
to
can do
the
that.
fact that West Ham have pushed on a little bit.
Still half hour left, isn't there?
There is big half an hour this. We win
It's
this.
huge, isn't it?
Momentum
Like-
swings.
Big.
We've got a big run of games, haven't we, till this Qatar World Cup.
Yeah.
Fits in the middle of it all.
It's so weird, isn't it?
It's going to be such a weird thing.
And the weirdest thing as well is like the World Cup will finish and
We'll
the
still
football will
have
be
Luke, shall we?
straight back in. You see, that last season he's scoring that. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe a bit too high for him.
Maybe.
A little bit too high.
Looks in good
Good
vibes
good
though.
ball, Shaw. Shaw's making his way back into that England squad, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm really liking Shaw at the minute.
Oh, it's a good fucking ball, that.
It is a bit.
really
It's a
good
bit
ball.
behind him.
It's a bit hard as well.
Bit behind him.
I think it's just, tricky.
Should have left it for Scotty.
Go on
Go on.
Come on.
Love it.
Ronaldo's on it.
Hit it. Hit it. Oh.
Fucking hell!
To be scoring that. That had,
Gotta hit the fucking target.
that
You
had
can't just keep
Ronaldo
missing
all
every
over
time.
it. That had Ronaldo all over it. He should have fucking buried that.
Pissed off there. Luke Shaw with a great pass.
He actually could have had a lot more goals this
Puts it
season.
in a good spot for him.
Even just on target.
Just slices across it.
Two
doesn't
players running in.
I don't regret Ronaldo taking that shot.
No.
No, I think he normally he bags that.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Top
without a doubt.
fucking corner, bang.
You got to shoot, but you got to hit the target from there.
I know.
Uncontested shot like
That wasn't his first goal back last season. A bit like that. Hit it through the keeper's legs.
What, for Newcastle?
Yeah. Similar-ish position. Deal with that.
So United forcing these
Come on.
mini counter
We've got plenty of space here.
Man darting.
Come on.
Man darting to your left. Play it.
Play it.
Play it.
Maybe not.
It's all right.
Shaw's weird, isn't he? Because when he plays well, he doesn't look like he's playing remarkably well. He just kind of quietly goes about his business. Oh, is he on? Go!
Corner.
Good play so far. We need to get a goal here.
Yeah.
We're on
Just
good
controlling the game a
form.
bit more now.
Come on.
Casemiro is a good passer of the football, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's a really good pass. That and 2 or 3 just round the corner flicks and touches in the
Yeah.
last few minutes. He's just feeling the speed of the game a bit better.
McTominay getting amongst it there a bit as well.
Yeah.
He's been a lot better this season, McTominay. He really has. But I'm telling you, Casemiro is just such an upgrade on like Fred, McTominay, Matic last season. Such an upgrade.
You hope McTominay can learn a little bit from him as well, can't you?
I think he will.
Because McTominay's not really had anyone to learn
It's a
from.
good deep cross that.
Ooh,
Areola.
I think he'll become more of a midfielder as opposed to a defensive midfielder, which we all thought he was. Go on.
There's man, he's a
More of an
fucking
8.
player.
Not a
He's great,
6.
isn't he, Martinez?
An 8. Oh, I love it. Dallow's sick, mate. I'm telling you. Dallow's sick. I'm going to get...
Dallow FC. They were having
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna-
from day one.
I'm going to join it. Dallow FC.
I want to be a
I might change my name on Instagram to Dallow FC. Do you know what annoys me? When everyone says Darlow. It's
Darlow.
obviously not Darlow. There's no R.
Like Carl Darlow.
It's not even Darlot.
Dallot.
Dallot. Diego
Ryan Hopper says
Dallot.
Dallot.
Who?
Ryan Hopper. Up the RH.
Oh, yeah.
He says Dallot.
Dallot. I mean, that's... You can understand that because it is it's spelt as
Yeah.
Dallot. But Darlow? Come on. They definitely don't say that in Portugal.
Good few minutes for United here.
Yeah, need to capitalise on it.
Spot on, Joe McGrath. Got to capitalise on it.
That was a foul
A
throw.
bit of a soggy pass that from Ericsson, wasn't it?
Soggy. The soggy. Joe.
Soggy.
Luke Shaw from deep.
Has the name Sloppy Joe's got anything to do with poo?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. Disgusting.
Corner ball.
Corner to United. Let's try and score from this.
Good if we did.
It'd be sad if we didn't try and score from this.
Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just do these short passes and they're fucking shite.
Do you remember that last season? The amount of corners we'd take where it just ended up getting back to like De Gea.
Oh, man,
my
just
God.
a waste.
And
of
everyone would go,
time. With Maguire in there, you think cause a little bit of fucking.
"Go on!"
Yes.
Oh man,
Good area that.
That-
6-yard line.
The pace on Rashford there. I know we didn't win it, but it was good intent.
Yeah, but is it?
you can
right
never
on the
judge a
counter-attack
corner,
though,
can you,
yeah.
from the
This
TV?
is, we need to be careful here. Go on, Shaw. Oh, it's Ericsson.
Rice.
Oh,
Good cross
no.
that.
was
Oh,
great.
good
Massive
Dallo.
header from Dallo again.
He's been good, Dallo.
He's been man of the match, hasn't he? Got me in my fantasy team. Best get it.
I bet he was cheap. Start of the season.
It's a nice little flow to
For
this
fantasy.
as well. Right on Antonio's head there. If Dallo doesn't have it. Good head. I'd hate for them to score a fucking corner as well. Of all things. Corner to
Is this
West
their
Ham.
first corner? Oh, no, it's not. It's not.
No, Casemiro's headed at least one away.
I think Bruno did as well. Careful.
Well done, Ronaldo.
Alan.
Ericsson with this fucking soft head of that. Ronaldo playing right back at the minute.
It is mad
Bruno.
how he literally had a heart attack like less than 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And now he plays a lot of games at a very good standard for Man United.
Impressive, isn't it?
It's mad.
My dad had a heart attack when he was 49. Never
Really?
played again for United.
Never
after that.
really. 49. Where
Did he
was
make
it?
like a full recovery?
No, like whereabouts?
Right
that
in
where
the
your
middle of the
heart
heart.
is?
On like the left
Heart was
bit of
up
the
a
heart.
bit.
No, that's where your lungs are.
What?
It's lower than the lungs.
Oh no. Is he able to like do physical
Yeah,
activity
fine.
like to whatever standard he wants?
Just a well, yeah. He's got a bad ankle, so that limits him more than the heart.
Funny that.
Like Ethan's nan, if I remember correctly.
He's
Yeah.
got bad ankles.
Sloppy
Poor
Joe.
Ethan's nan.
Terrible ankles.
How did you get Stephen Tries on? Do you know him?
No,
Would
just
you-
found him outside.
You just ask him.
Wandering about.
Get in
Message
here.
him on Instagram.
Oh, he's strong.
Yeah, but so's Lidzat.
Oh,
Oh shit. Oh, no, this is a go-
Whee!
that would have actually been a very good goal as well.
Going shoulder to shoulder with that Mikel Antonio is not ideal if you're
Martinez.
anyone.
Seen that Martinez flag?
No.
They're going to have this flag in the TRA today. It's like a big Argentina flag with just a butcher's knife. And they got permission from the club and it was all sound. And apparently they tried to bring it into the stadium today and the club were like, no, it's offensive. So they've just got this big Argentina flag with a butcher's knife on it
What
now,
are they
just
gonna do with it?
in someone's pocket, I guess.
Someone's pocket. Just a fucking single pocket
Sticking out.
bulging like fucking 6 feet.
It's like, fuck, you got a big wallet there,
Can't
mate.
sit down.
It's in your wallet. So, a flag. Let me see if I can find a photo of it because it's quite sick.
West Ham having a little bit of a
Oh.
fucking.
Casemiro got sat down there. He's popped one.
Oh,
Well done, David.
I need to do
Well done,
Wordle
David.
today.
Gobbled up by David De Gea
Gobbled.
like a turkey.
Can you do a good turkey impression?
Do they not go?
No,
That's
that's
chickens.
chickens.
Surely they do it as well.
It's a foul impression.
Oh, nah, I ain't foul to.
United just struggling to keep the ball at the moment. Looking a bit shaky again.
So you review coffee. What's your favourite sort of big chain coffee?
None of them.
No, you have to,
but
yeah, that's not the question, is it?
No, but I'll actually give you. If you're not into coffee, as in if you're not like into speciality coffee, and go into like good coffee shops, the best place to go is McDonald's. The reason being, it's just so much cheaper than the rest,
Yeah, it is cheap,
and the
isn't it?
standard is pretty much the same.
Really?
Starbucks is the worst. Then Nero, then Costa.
I like a Nero, me.
Nah.
West Ham attacking.
I'll tell you
on the
who's
right.
shit, Brett.
I've actually,
Keep it. Oh dear.
I've actually never had a Pret coffee. It's organic. That's what they like.
Corner to
That's
West
their
Ham.
thing. Organic coffee. That doesn't mean
Gallo
it
playing
tastes
left
good,
back and right back at the minute.
though. Well done.
The West Ham.
I think that's a goal kick, you know.
Getting a bit nervy this now.
West Ham have got their 5 minutes of fame here.
See, we didn't capitalise like you said.
They should have capitalised.
Capital
Come
One
on.
Cup. Come on, David.
Yeah. Corner to West Ham.
I wonder what Kea means.
I don't know. Zuma.
Can you pull it up, Ethan?
on the prowl.
Love it.
Well done. Headed away by Scott McTominay.
Headers, when you watch them, are just crazy.
What
Aren't
does
they?
Kea mean in English?
Oh,
Yeah, that's all right. Goal kick.
let's say that. What about Costco? No, Costa. What?
Costa's the third least bad. Basically, it beats Starbucks and Nero. Are you into your coffee?
I just want to keep me awake.
Yeah, fair. What's
I
that
do
thing we
like
just
it,
had?
actually.
The
Barocca.
Barocca. Does the same job. What's your favourite energy drink? Mine's
Red Bull.
Tenzig.
Tenzig.
Have you ever had Tenzig?
Tenzing. Mine's like the raw stuff.
What's that mean?
Never,
What was that?
It's like raw cheese.
never heard of
It's like
raw.
raw
the
energy
raw
drink.
ones.
Oh, raw, the company raw.
They're the tropical raw.
Yeah, it's actually a thing. I thought you
What
meant
do you mean
like
raw? Look at me.
R-A-W.
I'm not a goth. I'm not like Monster or something.
AW.
Never heard of it. I think you're making it up.
You can get it in the
making it
meal
I'm
deals.
worried about this game.
West Ham are going to come into this now.
We
Told
need to- I
you,
think
we need another goal to win.
Yeah, I agree.
Here we go on, Harry. Whoever that is, well done.
Casemiro. Well done.
Go on,
Come
Ronaldo,
on.
mate. Help him out. Help him out. Don't lose the ball.
This is
Great
nice.
pass.
Come on.
Rashi's gone.
Come on.
Rashi's gone. Play it.
Play the ball. Where's it going?
That'll do. Oh, will it?
Fucking hell.
Get back on, man.
Oh, that's a booking there, ref. That's a yellow card, that. Fuck me.
Well played, Shaw, though, doing his best with that ball.
Get Mark Noble on.
Good.
Is he their new
tired?
summer? Oh, what's he now? Like there.
He's in the coaching staff now, I
Yeah.
think.
Actually, isn't he
Booking
like
there for
director
future.
of football?
Surely not.
I'm
No,
sure
he's
he's
like,
up there.
I
I'm
genuinely
sure he's
think
up
that's
there,
a thing.
yeah.
I think he's got a really big role.
I think he has. Kitman.
Because I remember seeing that recently, just being like, hey, play referee.
That was mad.
He just booted him.
Suchek.
I don't know what it is.
It's like Petr Cech, but Petr Suchek.
He's sporting director. From January next year, must be learning at the minute.
He's
Doing
not,
his
he's not
A-levels.
watching the
Doing an
game now, 'cause
MVQ.
he's studying.
Yeah, just whipping out his B-Tech.
Yeah, he's got like a
Come on then, free
Collins
kick, Ericsson.
textbook. Come on, it's massive. We get a goal now.
It's massive, this.
It's nice that.
Keep it alive, Harry. Oh,
Just in between two.
saw what it was
players
trying
there.
to do.
Did
That
you?
ball.
No.
How is that their ball?
What if our players have kicked it out?
Sars again though. Well done, Bruno.
Come on. Come on, we need to score.
Keep that alive.
See what he tried to do.
Oh.
Yes, sure.
Just behind him, that one, that pass.
Ball. Nothing.
Straight on Zimmer's
Ball.
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 McGuire, keep it. Oh, well done. Fuck.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it?
Snapped his ankle passing that to Casemiro, didn't he?
He just used the momentum of it.
Oh, jeez, no. Good
Good
ball.
pass that.
Turn.
Come on.
See, this is good football. There's
We're
a lot of that,
swinging the
laying
momentum a
people
little
off.
bit our way.
Yeah.
Need to score.
Where's Ronaldo right now?
He's fucking behind the fullback. That's where he is.
Playing number 8. Go on. Go on.
Go on, Ronnie. Hit it.
No, it was always gonna. It was always gonna do that, and that was
Yeah.
always gonna happen.
Yeah.
Guys, stop being so negative.
Sorry. Come on. It's like we give him.
Prove
we
me
have
wrong,
10 minutes
Cristiano.
there.
What can I say? Oh.
Love it.
Oh,
Oh, he's off anyway.
I don't think it is in the end. What have we stopped this for? Offside? Didn't it come off the defender?
No,
We've got
it's a
free
foul
kick.
to us.
Good.
Well in.
Come
Well
on,
played,
us.
ref. Ah, just not.
I didn't even see that really, did you? Who's it? Dawson.
Is that Chris Kavanagh, this ref? Chris Kavanagh?
Oh, yeah,
Craig
it is.
Kavanagh?
Chris Kavanagh.
Chris Kavanagh.
Craig Pawson.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, it's a definite. That's a
That's
booking.
a booking, that. That's like
Studs on the
He's
back
had
of
a
his
couple
car.
of fucking. He just got booked. That's why.
Did he?
Did he?
For the other free kick a minute ago.
It's not far off a booking, that, though.
yeah.
So we
Oh,
can't
Bruno.
send him off.
I'd say it is, you know.
Ericsson and Casemiro stood over it.
I think you need Cristiano Ronaldo.
What we're
to
doing,
take
sliding it
in.
down the left wing here, ball across the box.
Martinez just booted this.
I reckon move from the training ground here.
Free kick about 40 yards out.
He's not going to shoot, is he? Christian
No.
Eriksen. I think he is. Of course he's not.
Played it out to Dallo on the right. Cuts back inside. He's gone for it. Big cross.
Fucking waste that.
Do you remember that goal we scored? I think Daley Blind scored it a few years ago, and it was like a corner where he just passed it to him on the edge of the box. He just hit it. And it was like very like training groundy kind of goal.
I remember Tellez scored.
Oh, I was going to mention Tellez goal then.
Yeah, that was one of the best goals
That
I've ever
fucking
seen.
Tellez goal was cracking. Come on. We're so static.
Sancho, need to introduce him to the
Yeah.
game. I'm saying.
Really? I think he's done.
Do you actually?
No, just for this game, I don't think I'll put Garnacho on.
Game on.
De Gea.
I don't know if Sancho's the answer here. I think I'm more live the character than Sancho.
We ain't got any
Garnacho.
Garnacho, I suppose.
put
But
him on.
Pelestri.
I worry about Garnacho keeping the ball. I don't consider him someone
Dubravka.
keeping
Dubravnik.
possession. Takes risks, doesn't he?
An away goal. Champions League.
What's he chatting?
Get an away goal there, West Ham. They double up when we play next year.
Ah! Free kick to West Ham, Casemiro.
Book him for that.
Away goal. Why has he said that? That's
If
soft.
he
much in
booked,
that
he
was
didn't book him for
No,
that,
he
did
didn't
he?
book him.
That is soft.
Looks harsh, that.
15 minutes to go, then added time, and I think
I'll blow four.
I think we've got this now. Come on,
No, don't say that, man.
touch him wood.
Is that even a wooden
That's wood.
top?
Yeah, that is
We
what
need to make some subs, maybe.
Don't know. I think we've looked better since McTominay came on, actually. We've held the ball a little bit better.
We
But
talk about Ronaldo's fitness, but then he'll just play 90 minutes and we won't. Can you take Ronaldo off?
He'll get fitter though. More 90 minutes he plays. He needs to just do the bleep test every day, doesn't he? Every single day. Shit.
oh my God, that's gone straight up as well. Real. Oh, fucking hell, what happened
Jesus
there?
Christ.
That was chaos.
Literally
that.
can't even tell what happened there.
That could have
There's a crossing
very,
from Rice as well.
very easily ended up in the back of the net.
It's a little pinball.
What a header, though.
It's Martinez
That is.
again.
That's such an important header to win.
Yeah,
he
it's
kinda
really
hits his
good
arm.
from Martinez.
Really, really good.
Oh, I got long throwing.
Mikel Antonio with the long throw. Bosh.
Get rid of that.
What is good this season as well is like there's actually a lot of players
Go on
we
then,
have where
Marcus.
you can say,
Oh, referee!
Fucking yellow that. Fuck me.
They've
He's
had a
got
good
to be
season.
on a yellow there.
"Oh, any danger of giving it out? He's just going,
Took a long time giving that yellow card there.
Did I wonder what we
Party just wants him to keep trying to run anyway.
we got?
doesn't he?
What we doing? What we doing? We got a
he
sub.
might not have given it though.
Fred on.
Fred.
U4.
What happened last time we were 1-0 up? We brought Fred
Eriksen.
on. No, we weren't 1-0 up. It was 0-0 against Chelsea. Playing well. Fred came on.
He also came on when,
Or went to
when
shit.
we were winning against Tottenham, though. Against Everton, didn't he? Or did he start the game?
I don't know. Ten Hag knows better than us, lads.
That's true.
You'd hope so anyway.
Go on. Pass that.
See, look, when you're pointing, when you're on the ball and you're pointing, that's never a good sign. Lindelof and Maguire did it all season last year. I haven't seen Varane or Martinez do that. Have you?
No, I've not. I've not.
You've been looking out for it.
I've been always.
Got a little tally.
I know what you
I've
mean
got a
though. When
tally.
he's pointing, you think, what's he pointing at?
Yeah, it's like,
So
oh,
these
go
players-
there so I can pass it to you.
Do these players not know better than that?
Fucking hell, Zuma. Just can't look at him the same again, can you?
I never really looked at him with much fondness before, to be honest.
No.
Fondness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I've like recently I've become a bit of a fan of cats. So
Have you?
yeah, usually a dog person, but
What's made you fall in love with cats?
just a cat.
Really? You got a cat?
I don't. Go on.
Who has?
Plenty of people.
My girlfriend's cat just started
Your
like, hanging
girlfriend's
out
cat's
with
got
it.
a cat.
I don't know.
That could be the case though. If
sort
that
of
cat
exchange.
had a kid,
It's
a
true.
kid,
Or
a kitten. My dog
like this,
just
I
had
don't
a
like this.
kid. Imagine that's how
Nice.
you said it.
She's had a kid.
He's had a few kids at once. Oh no, she's had.
Fucking hell.
Come on. Ah!
Yes, Maguire.
Big head's in the way.
Hold on. Just fucking
Go on.
Bruno Fernandes ain't going to beat.
Broom. Mo. As in like broom.
What you on about?
Nah,
Brumo.
not having that one.
Brum. Do you remember Brum?
Brum was sick.
Was he a
Brum
little
was sick.
car?
Little car just getting about
Are
saving
you more
life.
of a fan of Brum or Herbie?
Brum. Herbie sounds too much like Herbie's.
Which is what?
Sounds like herpes.
Right, you need to say that because otherwise you just said something else. Herbie sounds too much like Herbie's. And
It
Herbie's
sounds
isn't
like herpes.
Yeah, that's what you should have said. There you go, subs.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
I'm in that stage when you're about to get nervous. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
Pre-nerves.
Yeah.
Pervs.
Give it a minute or two. Well, hopefully they don't score because then I'll be fuming. I'd rather be nervous than fuming.
I think he's saying ramen.
Got to deal with that.
Good
Got
header.
to.
Right, take your time now.
By the way, because this might be 1-0 and Rashford goal, like I predicted, do I win anything?
Ref.
If I'm right.
Fucking hell,
That was a
Luke.
good tackle, that, to be fair. It was 50-50, wasn't it?
He didn't want to get hurt there, Luke, sure.
Oh no.
gonna-
What a header that is.
Dallo again.
Dallo's been mega today.
If he
man.
doesn't get his head on that, Antonio's going to finish it.
Yeah.
This is what confidence does to players. What a header. He even looks taller this season.
Sexy, isn't he?
Don't give a foul away, Scott.
Fuck's sake.
Nah, it's never going in though, is it?
I'm actually glad we haven't got... I can't really hear the commentary because I feel like I'd be even more nervous.
Oh,
Comfortable, really, wasn't it? It was straight above him.
I was going
Good
over,
effort.
I think, just about.
good
You know,
save.
I think it might have been.
Can't
innit?
tell from my angle really.
Yeah. Worth saving though. Corner, in swinger, headed
Well
away
done,
by
Maguire.
Maguire. Go on, Fred, do something. Not that,
So
man.
this is what I
Fucking
mean,
hell.
man. He keeps
Just
coming
try to
on
get
and not
active,
doing enough.
guys. Great save.
What a save!
Yeah, fucking
What a save!
Jesus.
That's a
See,
great
this is the
save,
thing
that.
with De Gea. He does this all the time when you just think was even that good, and then he'll just save us in games.
Oh, what a save.
I reckon there's some keepers who don't even dive for that. They just let it go in, and they go. They do that thing where they go like that.
Oh, that's one of the best.
Fucking hell, I swear to God, man.
Jesus, don't let a goal in now. Oh, my God.
Well done, Harry.
Got to deal with that.
Oh, my God.
Away,
Done,
away,
Maguire.
away. Fred's just chilling out on the edge of the box,
Fucking-
doing fuck all.
Fred
not
needs to
happy.
fucking
Might be
stick a
coming.
rocket up his ass. Bump by night.
It's probably quite a negative substitution.
We've got about
'cause
10 minutes
it's
left
come
here.
on,
I
and
know.
now we've just got
Yeah,
backs
we can't
against
have
the
this
wall.
for 10 minutes.
This is not.
like
This is
last
how it
minute
ends.
shit,
This. Come on.
How many long throw takers have they got on the pitch? Because Antonio was taken before. They've got another one now.
I'd love it if it was all just a.
Nah, that's a goal kick.
Oh, fuck off. Get up. Someone's slapping him on the head.
Fucking hell. Good. Kurt Zuma.
Never looked up in this room.
He's trying to force a little VAR review here by staying down, isn't he? There's fuck all
Yeah.
going on.
Oh, wouldn't it be awful if we see something now?
Fuck off.
I swear.
Oh, if McTominay gave away another bloody penalty.
That is definitely
not,
not
is
a
it?
penalty.
He doesn't learn often, does he, McTominay?
He's not done it wrong there.
He's learned a lot this season. He's been a lot better, hasn't he? Casemiro effect.
Great save this from De Gea. Just seen the replay.
unbelievable.
Header from Zuma.
Cat, man.
Oh,
What a save that is.
his highlight reel is going to be unbelievable, isn't it?
Well, it is already, isn't it? Or do you mean this game?
Do you know what I mean just in life?
Just in general. Getting nervy this now.
Yeah, we're getting quiet.
intense.
We're literally like not able to keep the ball whatsoever at the moment.
We need a little bit of a spark, don't we? We can't let them keep coming for us for 6
Aaron
minutes.
Cresswell's haircut, man. Honestly, so
And the rest as well.
What do you want him to do?
proper combed into shape and everything.
Yeah, but leave him alone.
Get a bit of Matt product in it. Matt Target.
Who's Matt?
Matthew.
Come on, every single thing
Three
Fred has
people
touched
tried to
has
tackle
gone
him.
to an opposition player.
This is not how we're going to spend the last 10 minutes here.
Careful.
Are we? Fucking get rid of that. Come on.
Come on!
Do something
Early.
with the fucking ball. Cheeky twat.
Yeah, you trip up that bank, you knobhead.
Pussy kicker.
Yeah, innit?
Nah, not a fan of that.
He deserves that. He deserves to do it again
Juan
and again and
Martinez
again.
with a super chat, who's been a member for 24 months as well, says Fred is easily the worst player on the team. The drop off in play of the entire team when he's playing is shocking. Iqbal or anyone else, please.
So why has he brought him on? I agree, 100%.
I agree as well.
So why have we brought him on?
Hey, come on, man. Come on. Look at
Oh,
Rashford.
bloody hell.
Look at Fred.
Hold on.
We'll do that.
Help him.
That's
Done
fine.
really well there, Bruno.
That's fine. Please just hit
Tomine.
the target, man.
Oh!
Oh my word, what would have happened then?
Fred just hit the post with a header.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you reckon that hair is like, if he didn't have that haircut, the ball would have gone in? Because it was
No.
just like the
It's a
glam.
decent ball from Fred and he's onside.
Decent ball from Fred.
Decent ball from McTominay.
Oh my god, if that went in after what we just said, after that
Hit
super
the
chat.
target though. Come
Oh
on.
my god.
Hitting the post, hitting the target.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is.
definitely not.
Does it not count as hitting the target?
No, because the
On
target's
target
the
means
goal,
that
isn't
if there
it?
was no goal, it'd be a
So
goal.
if you hit a post, it's off target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that needs changing, doesn't it?
No.
Titty. Bit immature.
And he's changing.
Yeah, I wanted to say that was a shot on target then.
Nah. It's not because it didn't hit the target, did it?
The target is inside the post, not the post.
It's got to be saved
Yeah, well,
or blocked. To
if it's
be
posting
a
in,
shot
that's on target.
Unless it's a goal, of course.
If it's
Again,
posting in,
big
he's hit the target, it's gone
important
in.
touch from someone there.
That's what they say. He's hit the target, it's gone in.
No, they don't.
Does he
It's hit
do?
The post and it's gone
He
in.
do. Some people
Another
say-
corner to West Ham.
Some people say he's hit the
They're
target.
going to score one of these.
I've never
They do.
West Ham are
I've
going to
never
score
heard
one of
I've said
these.
that a couple of times. Oh, he's hit the target, it's gone in.
Couple.
They're going to score one of these, West Ham.
Couple. Big header from Maguire.
Now keep it. Just
He does. At least
What
he try
was
and buy us
that
good
then?
kick
That was
back. Right, man on
fucking
Ronaldo.
wild.
Come on.
on ball.
It's Declan Rice. You're better than him, man.
What
Press
a
him, press him,
wild
lads.
game.
Now I'm nervous, guys.
But I'd say going to be about 4 minutes added on.
Yeah.
Nothing major's happened, has it?
No.
Jesus. not-
Goal
yes.
was in the first half, so
And yet somehow there will be like 3 or 4 minutes. Plus
There's only been, like,
substitutions, but
yeah, 4 at least.
Aaron Cresswell. Fuck.
Stop. Why are you digging out Creswell?
Don't like his haircut.
Well done. Oh, come on, let's have an attack. Don't give it Fred, man.
Come on.
Shit. Well done.
Fred's pushing wide.
Ball.
Oh!
Good effort.
Ah,
They're just going to
it's a
fucking...
bad pass. That there's no need to force that there. That's a bad pass at all. Made the... Feel fucking
It's so
sick.
important
Yeah,
we
it's
win
a
this
bit worse,
game, man.
this.
It's so important we win this
Come
game.
on.
If we can win this, like, think about all the positives you'll be able to take from it in
Fred,
terms of like
come on.
defensive
Just give it
performances.
your all, mate. Give it your all.
Like some of the headers Dallo, Martinez, Maguire have made. If we concede, all that just gets forgotten.
Yeah. Come on, Fred. Oh, it's too easy to go around, Fred. He always has been.
Nice. Oh!
Get there, Ronaldo. Well
Well
done.
in, Ronaldo.
Go on.
Marcus, go, go,
Go
go.
on.
Just run it.
Run, just run.
Run it. Run it.
Run, look at Bruno.
Go on.
It's a fucking ball if you can find him.
Fuck's sake,
Oh, the touches are bad. Come on. Right, get that fucking ball. Fucking hell. We're going 4
He
minutes.
does let himself down like that, Rashford, sometimes.
Go on, Fred. Cover the pass inside. Well done. Fucking hell. Jared Bowen, where's he off to?
Back to keeper.
Whatever he's doing.
How is he still
they're
got
letting
the
him do
ball?
it, innit? Come on, man.
Oh, Bruno, you endless sausage.
Endless sausage.
He gets an endless sausage.
One of them loot ones.
Oh, yeah.
Cumberland.
Yeah. We just took him out there, fair enough.
Endless sausage. Cumberland. Oh, shit.
Oh, he misses the next game.
Luckily, Villa are a bit shit.
Yeah, they were. They won't be with Emery, will they?
Is he announced?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Free kick to West Ham.
He's not going to be that fucking good, are they? Fuck me.
They have got some good players. Shit. Again, Maguire.
Go on, Marcus. Well done. 3 minutes stoppage time.
Hopefully,
Yeah, that's bang on correct, that.
hopefully, God, careful, man. Hopefully, Maguire takes confidence from this performance. Fucking hell, Fred.
Fred, you've
just
not been on the
walking
pitch
back.
long, you
You've been
daft
on the
bastard.
pitch about 5 minutes.
Put a bit of energy in. Fucking hell.
Come on, man.
Tired, he's blowing out. He's been on pitch for 20
I'm
minutes.
swaying a little bit.
He's just holding his
lip.
position and his shape, and he rather than tearing after him for no reason.
Got shorts on as well in quite a cold room.
What do you mean for no reason?
He's oh, shit. I
Shit.
thought he'd be offside. To be fair. Well done, Martinez. That is sick, man. What a challenge.
Corner.
Fucking hell. Is
Heart on his sleeve.
Oh, it's a fucking corner.
I thought he'd be offside. To be fair.
Love when the stewards stand up.
I'm fucking nervous now, man.
Corner to West Ham. Another fucking corner. They've had about 10 in the last 5 minutes, haven't they?
It's not been fun, put it that way.
Wow.
I don't really want to look.
Feel like, come on, feel like we've got 2 more challenges ahead.
That's good.
Well then,
One of you.
one of yous. Come on, Fred.
Go, Fred. Go.
Go on, Fred.
Go on, man.
Just
Oh,
fucking shit,
just
man.
fucking-
Swear, man.
It's
he
the
needs-
shit
Just
fucking
sell him.
pass.
Just sell him.
There's a
He did
whole
so
half
well
of
as
the
well.
pitch.
And if he just
There's a whole half of the pitch you can aim for there. Just put it straight across. You don't need to play it forward.
Oh, well played.
World class from Maguire, that.
World class.
Unbelievable.
World class.
One moment of world classness.
Both you two have said he's got world class moments when he's just left the ball.
When have I said that?
When he
You're
I
just
said,
put it
I said
when he put it out
moment
for a goal
as well. I
kick,
said
you went, oh, that's
moment.
world class.
I didn't say world class.
Like Ranieri.
Something like that.
I said it was good.
How long ago does that seem when we were talking about Ranieri?
Yeah.
Hours, doesn't it?
March.
16.
It's hard to give him.
2060, yeah. Quite literally.
I can hear you. Oh!
Fuck.
Come on then, Bruno. Don't you book in already?
Fuck's sake. Got a...
Oh my god.
Oh!
Fantastic block from Harry Maguire.
What the fuck happened then? Come on!
Don't give it to Fred.
Oh no! Stop giving the ball away!
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell! You daft bastards! West Ham are gonna.
Oh, no, man.
Oh!
Big
Fuck
challenge.
off.
Big challenge.
Fuck off!
Yes! Maguire! Come on!
No, get!
Ah! What a save!
What the hell
What a
is
save! What is
What the
going on?
fuck is going
What is
on?
going on?
What is going on?
What?
This is horrible.
Shit!
What the hell happened here?
Oh my shit!
Oh, what a save!
Right.
What's happened this one?
We've got to defend this corner. That's an unbelievable block. And that's an unbelievable clearance. I tell you what, man.
Win that.
Win that!
Well done, David.
Please clear it. Just
Get
clear
that
it.
ball!
Yeah! What a win! What a win that is! What a win! What a win that is!
Jesus Christ,
Go on,
David.
yeah.
Oh.
Go on, the boys!
What an absolutely
Fucking hell.
unbelievable defensive
Well
performance that was today.
Well done.
That was unbelievable.
Jesus
honestly.
Christ.
Wow. 3
Dallo,
points.
Maguire, players who were written off last year.
Unbelievable.
Well, maybe not Dallo, just
Maguire
playing
was
with their
excellent.
hearts
De
in
Gea
their
was
sleeves.
excellent. Dallo was
Martinez,
excellent.
sure. Oh my god.
Jesus
Great
Christ.
end to the
Gea.
game, that fucking hell.
Absolutely fucking brilliant.
They were defending goals then. They were world class.
I'm usually the first person to criticise De Gea, but it's games like this.
Yeah.
It's why he's in this team.
Yeah, brilliant. Taylor Green says De Gea man of the match. Fucking hell. We'll be back for the review in just a minute. Just quickly, Joe. Just give me a quick thought.
Listen, we need to find the second goals from somewhere because we can't deal with that at the last game. That was intense. But great fucking play.
Yeah.
3 points.
Come on.
Such an important 3 points.
Yeah.
Well done, United.
Yeah. Dre?
I mean, you've hit the nail on the head there. Unbelievable. Some of that defending there, that's the sort of stuff, I'm not going to say it, but like if we're a little bit better that wins your league titles, it might be what gets us top 4 this year, stuff like that, or even better. But that was unbelievable. Maguire as well. That's probably the first good game he's had for United in a long, long time. Yeah. And I just hope he can take some confidence from that and be better.
Yeah,
seriously.
Really good defending there from Man United. Cristiano Ronaldo looks fucking fuming.
He just looks. I think he looks.
As always.
I think he looks gutted with himself.
Yeah, I think he is.
I think slowly this realization that not the world hates him, but he needs to get better is dawning on him.
Yeah, maybe.
Because United are still winning, and he hasn't stepped up a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Manchester United have won 1-0 against West Ham with a frantic at times but fantastic defensive performance in the last few minutes there. Great saves from De Gea, blocks from Maguire, tackles from Martinez, Dallo nodding everything over the back post time and time again. Fantastic defending. We'll be back for the full review in just a few minutes. Make sure you stick around because the link is in the chat, and also it'll be automatically redirected to that review. So go and get a cup of tea, have a wee, and we'll see you in 5 minutes. See you in a bit.